an Olympic champion, and she helped turn the Kardashians into one of the most talked about families in the world. Please welcome reality TV's most famous parents, Kris and Bruce Jenner.
Can we start this off? You've had every member of my family on your show, but I am actually an Ellen DeGeneres Show virgin.
Really?
And since today is Valentine's Day, Ellen, will you be my Valentine?
I would love to be your Valentine. Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're such a kiss ass. It's amazing.
It just looked like you, didn't it?
No, it does not not look like her. That's not a compliment.
Like she would want that.
Well,
she does not have a big red nose.
I'll tell you, my niece is going to enjoy this. I'll tell you that.
Perfect.
My niece is going to love this thing. She gets a Valentine's Day gift now. Thanks.
Good.
Thank you so much.
And you don't have to go shopping.
I don't have to go shopping. See?
That's right.
Thank you so much. It's sweet. I know both of you. Well, you've been here before, but you've not been sitting here on this.
That's right. Rob was here for Dancing with the Stars, so I came and watched him and Cheryl dance, which was really so exciting. And my girlfriend Shelly Azoff adores you. So.
And Shelly is a friend of mine for a while, poker pal.
We're almost related.
We almost are.
I know.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
I wish I was. I'd be part of that spin-off thing.
I know.
Got, there's, like,
you'd get your own show. Oh wait, she has one.
That's right. I have one.
Yeah.
But you're doing very well managing the careers of everybody, and we'll get to that in a minute. The book is great. I read it this weekend, and it's just fascinating. Your life is wow. Your life. It's insane what has happened
kind of, yeah.
and what you've made from all these struggles that you've gone through and how you've come out of them. I really admire you for that, because I think if people don't really know who you are and what you're all about, this book really is insightful. And the two of you have been married for 20 years, 21?
Almost 21 years in
Pushing
April.
21 years,
That's amazing. That's great.
You're telling me?
Yeah. It is, right?
Yeah. At some point you just get sick of each other, you know, and you have to like invent new things to do together and try and keep it spicy. And we had 132 children, so we wouldn't get bored.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's how we make it work.
But you met on a blind date, and you didn't even want to go.
Married 5.5 months later.
Yeah, we were together from that moment on.
It's amazing, and you knew right away when you saw each other.
We do things in the family very quickly when it comes to marriage.
In case nobody noticed.
Yeah,
just kind of like,
Wait, I feel like, unless I acknowledge this now, before we keep going, you're wearing the same dress Jennifer Lopez wore on the show yesterday. Did you,
yes.
Wait.
Yeah, you want to see?
So this is the same dress.
It's the love. It's the theme.
It's a great
of Ellen's month.
It's a great dress, but it's hilarious because did you know she wore it on the show yesterday?
Okay, so I'm leaving my house and I'm watching yesterday's show for just inspiration, and because I TiVo'd, I'm watching it back, and I'm walking out the door and I went, oh my God. Really, Jennifer, you have to wear my dress on Ellen's show? Really?
Well, I hope whoever's on tomorrow, I hope they wear the dress also. I hope.
I'm going to leave it in the dressing room for you so you can wear it tomorrow.
Oh, and I'll wear it tomorrow. All right. That's not going to happen.
When was the last time we saw Ellen in a dress?
I show it from time to time. There's a picture floating around, from prom.
I'd pay cash for that.
I'll show it to you for cash. So you two are really, you really are opposites, right?
Totally.
We are 180 degrees in the opposite direction. Like, I'm a neat freak, he's a slob.
No,
I'm
not as organized, that's all.
You are a momager. You manage your kids, and everything is, you have to be a controlling personality to be that organized.
What did he?
To be that organized.
She's on steroids, this girl.
Yeah, I am kind of a control freak.
But here's the deal. Okay, here's the deal. Yes, we are opposites and everything, but in our relationship, we've always given each other the space to be themselves. And I think that's extremely important. I can't change her. Everybody thinks, oh, we can change him. I can't. This is my, my wife.
This is what you get.
This is what you get when you get her. And in the same way here. So, and we've given each other our space to be. We love a time we have together. We have a great time. We have just a phenomenal family with 10 children, and we've been very blessed in our lives. But we both give each other our space. You know.
It's amazing
fun too. Well, he's always he's very chill. And I'm really intense. I'm a control freak, and he could care less about some stuff. So it's a good balance.
And the stories about the houses and it's a really great, it's an interesting book in so many ways, and for so many reasons, But,
I know.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll find out how Kim is doing. I remarried them on the show. My marriage did not last.
I heard that.
It was brilliant.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe you're the reason.
Maybe I broke them up.
Maybe it was just too much.
All right. We'll take a break and come back and talk more with this wonderful family. We're back with Kris and Bruce Jenner, and we're talking about the book, and you really do talk about everything in the book, but the book ends with Kim getting married. So
yes.
you stopped writing it when she was still married.
Yes, I did.
All right.
Yes.
So that didn't last long.
No.
And was that something that, I mean, you do seem to give your kids a lot of space and trust them, and you are a close-knit family and really get along well. Mm-hmm. Even when you don't get along, you get along well. But did that surprise you that she got married so quickly? Did it surprise you that it didn't last?
It didn't surprise me that she got married so quickly because, like we just said, Bruce and I got married after knowing each other for 5 months, and Chloe and Lamar got married
after 2 weeks.
30 days. It was, give her 30 days.
Well, they got engaged in 2 weeks.
So, you know what? I trust my kids, and we give them a lot of support. And, you know, as a mom, you want your kids to be really happy. What makes them happy makes us happy. And it's my job, our job, to support them. So I don't question some of their decisions. You know, we obviously have internal conversations and, like, you know, what the hell are you doing? But
maybe we should start questioning some of their decisions.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, but that would be
well, you try. They're old. They're adults. I mean, Kim. Once she got into the relationship, it was going so fast. I mean, Kim believes in love. You know, once she's 30, romantic. You know, now 31. You know, she's not married, doesn't have any kids. I mean, she wants that in her life, and she was pushing for it. But I think once she got into it, she realized, you know, that this is not going to work, and she knew she was going to take the heat when she. If it ended in 72 days or 3 years from now, she would have taken a heat.
Right.
She's a smart woman, said, hey, I got to cut my losses and move on. And I felt, it was horrible. I mean, I felt terrible.
Yeah, I can't imagine what she felt like when she had to, after the huge wedding and all the publicity, and it was on the show, and then to say it's not working. That must be hard.
It was a tough decision to make. And she's a very strong woman.
Yes, she is.
Yes,
but now, would you now
strong.
say, if she comes home and says, I'm in love and this guy's great and he's totally different, this really is it, wouldn't you say, don't do it?
The next guy's got to go through me.
Good.
Uh-oh.
Good.
Yeah,
Is that good?
Yeah,
I mean, is he tough?
It's a good thing. He's really tough.
Yeah. All right.
Bruce is really, he's tougher than I am.
Yeah.
Especially
I've been through
with the
a lot,
little ones.
I know, I can talk, you know, I can.
You're a professional?
Yeah. I mean, I can look at people and I can tell if it's going to work or not.
And did you, looking back now, did you know that would not have worked with Kris? Can you say that now? Would you say, I saw signs?
I had my questions.
Yeah.
And I remember when Kris came to me, we were playing golf, and asked her, is it okay if I asked for her hand in marriage? In the back of my head, I says, I don't know if she's going to say yes, but it's not my decision, you know, go for it, you know?
Yeah, because I would worry about anyone getting into this family if they're getting into it for the attention, for the money, for, hey, I could have a spinoff. Because seriously, anyone entering the family is going to have a spinoff, right? I mean, you suddenly...
Absolutely.
I think honestly that we both thought that Kris was a really great guy. And I think that, you know, some things just work out and some things just don't. And that's just in anybody's life. You know, we've all been through something where we thought, this is forever, and it's,
Look at Chloe and Lamar.
I know.
Didn't even know. Honestly,
They're adorable.
I was driving the 2 kids to school, because I carpool every morning. And I'm listening to Ryan Seacrest, and Ryan goes, Chloe, I know you're out there. I have this rumor that you're engaged. No, I've never really even met Lamar, you know? He's like, she's known him 2 weeks. And I'm going, boy, there's another rumor. And later that night, it was on the news. And I'm sitting there watching the news, and they're talking about Chloe and Lamar being engaged. And Chloe hasn't even talked to me. You know, I'm like always the last to know anyway. But their relationship has worked so well.
He's so great.
I love him.
I love Lamar's like the
best.
nicest guy. And since then, obviously since the wedding, I've got to know him much, you know, a lot better. And he's just a wonderful guy. And the 2 of them get along so well together. So you never know if if it's 2 weeks or, you know,
well, honey,
20
we're
years.
here 21 years later.
Oh.
I know. You're a good example
cute.
that you can actually endure. So, and the book really is. I can't tell you enough. It's fascinating, and the stories in there, and I mean, even all the O.J. Simpson stuff, which I had forgotten about. I guess I knew that there was a friendship with Nicole and with O.J. But it's just a fascinating read. Kris Jenner and All Things Kardashian is in bookstores now, and today you're all going home with a copy. Our first guest is the matriarch of one of the most talked about families in the world. Please welcome Kris Jenner.
So I have to apologize, first of all, about my short dress.
Because I made the mistake of loaning the dress to Chloe, and she altered it without telling me and then gave it back. So I brought it here without trying it on.
Oh, no.
Put it on and went, oopsie.
Yeah.
So I probably need a towel, but hi.
Would you like something to...
No, I'm good. I'll just sit here like this. How about that?
We'll avoid that shot.
Yeah.
You know, and just we get to enjoy it here.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, you gotta love daughters, though, right? They steal my clothes.
You really all share clothes? I mean, well, she stole this. You didn't know she took it.
Well, I loaned it to her we were on a trip, and she needed a dress for something, so I loaned it to her, and then I forgot, and like months later, I said, how about that dress? And she said, oh, you know, come pick it up. She forgot to tell me she had the entire dress altered. I mean...
That's rude.
Yeah, it was so crazy. But anyway, here we are.
Do you wear all the same, you all wear the same size, and do you have the same size shoes and stuff?
We don't have the same size shoes, which is totally annoying because that would save a lot of money.
Now, when you say that would save a lot of money by exchanging shoes, are y'all thrifty?
You know, that's a very good question. Courtney is especially thrifty.
Is she?
She will go out of her way to make sure that, like, for right now, we have a rule that if I buy something extravagant, then she wants me to make sure I give a donation to one of our favorite charities for the exact same amount, which I kind of like that.
It's wonderful.
But she just thinks that I'm, you know, sometimes it's terribly wasteful. And she's right, so she keeps us in check.
Wait, before we go any further, we have to talk about the O.J. Simpson thing. I don't know how many people have been watching it, but it's, and I was talking to Ryan Murphy the other day, and he's surprised by the success of it. He couldn't believe how successful this is, because it's a true story, but then to see it, how many years ago did it happen?
Well, it's 1994.
Wow.
So, yeah, 22 years ago.
That would be the math.
Yeah.
And then,
well, here's
we're all
why
just sitting there going.
I think it's so popular with everybody, too, because a whole other generation is watching this, some people for the first time.
So, Selma is playing you.
Yes.
And
Selma Blair
is playing you, and David Schwimmer is playing
Robert Kardashian,
your ex-husband. How long had y'all been divorced when this happened?
We got divorced about 3 years.
Before that?
Yeah.
And you were good friends with Nicole?
Yes.
So, O.J., for those of you who don't know the story, O.J. Simpson was accused of killing Nicole Simpson. And you were good friends with her, but you didn't even realize that there was abuse going on.
I didn't know that there was abuse until we heard and saw it, the whole thing unfold like everybody else, and then heard the 911 tapes that had been, many of them, which were going to be used as evidence in the trial.
I can't believe that she was your friend and she didn't say to you, I'm in trouble and I need to get away from this guy.
Me and some of her other close friends all were really surprised and shocked by that, because we felt like we really failed her as a friend. You go through this and you discover things about somebody, and it was horrible. Although, she and I were supposed to have lunch the next day, the day after she was murdered. And she said she wanted to show me some things and talk about what was in her safe. And so now, unfortunately, it all makes sense that that's probably what she wanted to reveal to me that next day, which broke my heart, because I always feel horrible that I didn't pay enough attention.
How did you find out that she was murdered?
Her mom called me. I had known O.J. since I was 17 years old. When I met Robert, I met O.J. So that was, a very long time ago. So he was like a big brother to me. And that morning, I was coming back from taking the kids to school, and I was supposed to meet Nicole. I was going to change and go meet her. And the phone rang, and my assistant said, Judy's on the phone. And I said, oh, tell her I'll call her right back. And then she talked to Judy for a second. She goes, no, you really need to take the call. And I picked up the phone, and she actually said, Nicole's been shot. And I said, what? I said, okay, I'm on my way. Where do I go? And she said, no, she didn't make it. And I said, what do you mean she's been? And that was the information that Judy had at that very moment in time. And that was very early in the morning.
Yeah. Wow. And I know that that was really tough because then Robert was, you know, kind of supporting him and on his side.
Yeah.
And then slowly he realized that there was way too much evidence. It was very clear. It's really interesting to look back to, for me, to see how Marcia Clark was treated, because she was, you know, the person who was trying to prosecute him, and she was so amazing, and they just tore her apart because she was a woman.
Yeah.
Did OJ ever try to reach out to you at all?
Right after, yeah, he called me a few times and, you know, wanted to talk and explain how he felt.
All right, you don't want to talk about that. But I mean, that must have been really awkward.
It was painfully, it was just the whole entire, you know, every single day it was something different, and it was very difficult because my ex-husband was on one side and, you know, I was kind of on the other. The kids were in the middle, and it was trying to explain this to children, and then OJ had called, and, you know, everybody lost so much that night.
Yeah.
You know, it was, you lost everything you knew as far as I can't even imagine being, you know, her family, her sisters, her parents were so devastated, and all of us friends were completely, you know.
If you haven't, I mean, I'm sure that there's a way to catch up if you haven't started. It's a fascinating thing to watch. It's a 10-part series. It's amazing. All right, we have to take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk more about this. I mean, what a life you've had. I mean, even just starting with that and everything that's going on with you. But we'll take a break. We'll be back. We're back with Kris Jenner, and the last time you were on the show, you were here with Bruce for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So, which is just weird when you look at that was happening then, and now she is Caitlyn, and so Caitlyn is, it's confusing because for a while she was not saying whether she was going to date women or men, and now apparently she has said that she's going to date men.
I saw that too. I'm not quite sure.
How does that feel to you?
Confusing, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, I think that I really want her to be happy and be really comfortable in all the things that she says she wasn't, you know, her true, authentic self for most of her life, and knew when she was 4, you know, that she had felt like that. So, you know, you don't want somebody to be miserable or in pain or any of that. But I think for me, just getting used to all of that, it's just, I'm human. And I have my feelings, but I try, and
well, I'm sure you miss him. I'm sure you miss Bruce.
Well, it's like the mourning of somebody that you feel like you're never going to really see or be with again.
It's confusing because for as long as you know and anyone knows, he was only with women. And so now,
that part I don't understand.
Now she wants to be with men, which is...
Well, I said to her when this first happened, I said, you're so excited, you have to wait for the rest of us to catch up. Like, we haven't had as many drinks as you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're at a party and everyone else is smashed and you're like just getting started.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. You know, anything to relate to alcohol, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's a good analogy, I think. And let's talk about Kanye just briefly. I don't want to talk about it
I don't think you can ever talk about Kanye briefly.
Well, no, I don't think Kanye can talk briefly, but I can talk about Kanye briefly. Kanye is tweeting like crazy, and don't you want to just say, stop tweeting?
You know, there have been days when there should be a no tweeting law. I feel like I'll ground him.
He should have a filter. It's somebody, he should run it by somebody, and if like 10, or like a board, he should have a board.
A board of directors.
He should have a board of directors.
That is such a good idea.
And then people should say, no, do not tweet that. That's a bad idea. And he should listen to them. Because I do like him. I think, you know.
He's a great guy.
He's
He really
saying
is.
some things that he needs to.
I know. And sometimes I feel like what he's really trying, like he was like, oh, I'm $53 million in debt, or, you know, that whole thing. And I'm like, what he was trying to say was, that's what he's done to spend on his clothing line over the last 15 or 20 years, you know, whatever it's been. But it comes out not exactly the right way, and then people get it misconstrued, you know, through the media, and then it's it's complicated. What can I say?
Because I think when you see somebody who's very, very wealthy, like Kanye asking for a GoFundMe page, I think a lot of people here would like to have a GoFundMe page to pay for their stuff.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
yeah.
You know, I think it's, So, you know. And you know, anyway, and I do like him, and he
loves you, by the way. And I think you guys have a lot in common with your love for, you know, furniture and
architecture
and all that.
Yeah, I don't know where their heads went when you said we have a lot in common.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not
Just
sure.
thought I'd throw that out there.
What were you laughing at? What do we have in common? Anyway, let's talk about your...
He raps. I don't know.
Yeah, I rap. Let's talk about your jewelry line. Tell me about this, and why did you start this, and tell me about it.
Well, I've always been a big fan. First of all, I love jewelry, and I love glam, and my entire life I've admired women like Jackie O and Elizabeth Taylor, and thought that the jewelry and the pearls kind of represented something that I've always wanted to be a part of.
Well, they're beautiful.
And, yeah.
They're beautiful.
Thank you. I wrap this one around my wrist as a bracelet sometimes, and then do it a bunch of times, and they're just fun, and everyone loves the pearls. Every time I bring them out, or we did a photo shoot, and everybody on set was like, I want one, because we were mixing them up with a bunch of different stuff.
Well, I'm sure everybody wants one. Did you bring enough for everybody?
Well, yes, I did. Yes, you did. So you guys are all going home with these. So even Ellen, I brought one for Ellen.
Thank you. I'll give them to Portia. She's going to love those. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So everyone's going home with those. To find out where you can get Kris's jewelry, go to our website. We're back with Kris Jenner, and you're dating someone right now, right? But,
yes.
You know, you're still dating. And
yeah.
So I thought we would play a game of Who'd You Rather.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you pictures of different people, and you're going to pick one person.
Uh-oh.
And then we'll keep going until we narrow it down and find the exact right person that's your type.
Okay,
So let's start with the first two.
All right.
Okay, Justin Bieber or Zac Efron,
Well, it's too weird to say Justin
she's dating
because
him, not you.
He's a family friend. Yeah, but I love the input. Justin's a family friend, so that would be a little too creepy. And I know Zac. So that's comfortable. So Zac.
Okay, we'll go with Zac.
How about that?
Oh, Zac or Chris Hemsworth?
Oh. Zac.
You're gonna stick with Zac? All right.
Zac.
Let's. Zac or Drake?
Again, Drake is a family friend, so we're back to Zac.
All right. You have a lot of family friends.
I know.
Bachelor Ben.
Oh, well, now we're talking. No. Bachelor Ben is maybe Bachelor Ben.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to drop Zac. We're still with Bachelor Ben. John Hamm.
Bachelor Ben. I think John Hamm's very handsome.
Usher.
Oh. Usher's cute.
Is he a family friend?
Yeah.
He's a family friend, but still, it overrides the family friend. I saw the face.
I know. Maybe I should stick with Bachelor Ben.
No.
Oh, no, she wants me to go with Usher.
No, I don't want you to, but I saw your face. All right,
Okay.
I'm going to choose for you, Usher.
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 This is like the perfect dating service.
It is.
Okay.
Now, he's playing your ex-husband, so how do you feel about that?
I might have to go with David Schwimmer now.
Really? Okay.
Yes,
David
I do.
Schwimmer over
he
Usher.
did such a great job. Okay, Donald Trump is a family friend. I'm going with David Schwimmer.
All right. Jamie Foxx.
Aw, Jamie's great. I'm going to go with David Schwimmer.
All right.
David Schwimmer.
All right. You've ended up back with your...
I love it.
They have more than 375 million Instagram followers. They have businesses in 160 countries, and they have 13 seasons of their hit show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but only one mom. Please welcome Kris Jenner.
And he's amazing. Twitch.
Twitch is amazing.
Twitch is amazing. I always want to come out here when I come to see you and dance. Like, I always feel like in my mind I'm doing the moonwalk. But I can't, I'm afraid of falling, so I've never danced out here. So one day I'm gonna dance out.
Do you like to dance?
I love to dance.
Well, then why don't you, and you're not wearing really dancing shoes. They're beautiful shoes, but they would not be good to do the moonwalk in.
Kim gave me these for Valentine's Day.
Ah, that's sweet.
Yeah, she's pretty sweet.
That's very sweet. She gave me nothing.
It must have gotten lost in the mail.
I guess it did.
You know, Kim.
But wait a minute. I love that you like to dance. Do you get to dance often?
You know, we do a lot. Actually, we do. We dance around the house. We have parties all the time. When Chloe moved into her own house, she didn't want to mess up her house, so she would have these spontaneous dance parties at my house. And I'd look outside, and she was like putting in a dance floor by the pool. And I said, what's going on? She goes, I'm just going to have a few friends over. And it was so much fun.
Wow.
I kind of miss that. She hasn't done that in a while.
Yeah, because you're all by yourself now. I mean, so because Kim and Kanye finally moved out, right?
Yes, I'm kind of like, I locked all the doors and changed the locks. So, you know, I'm afraid, are they coming back? Like, what to expect?
So they finally finished their house, that means?
Almost. They're almost done. They moved to their home in Bel Air. And I said to her, I kind of forgot you had a house, you know, across town. You should have been living there the whole time.
Exactly.
Like, hello.
Why did they stay with you while they built the other house?
Because I make a great breakfast. I'm a French toaster.
But they moved out anyway. So now, are you by yourself in the house? Like,
I am. I am by myself.
Is that weird? Because I'm sure you haven't been by yourself in a long time.
You know, there's always family members coming in and out, especially the grandchildren. So they're always there, coming over. We go on long walks, and it's really fun. And then, of course, everybody complains if I don't have the right toys. Like Courtney's always going, well, what happened to the toy you had here last week? They like those toys. And so I rotate things a lot. So they'll be excited to come over to Lovey's
What
house.
do you do with the toys that they liked before?
Give them to somebody who needs them more than we do.
Oh,
so
really?
I like recycle all the time. There's a group downtown that we take a lot of stuff to.
Oh, that's great.
So, yeah.
Except you're giving away their favorite toys.
I know.
You know.
They'll get over it.
So I'm asking if you're living alone, but you do have a boyfriend now, right?
Corey.
And
yes.
you've been with him for a little while?
Yeah, a couple years.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
that's going
really
well.
Great. And he gets along really good with the kids, and so it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's younger.
Uh-huh.
And is that something that, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
you know,
right?
No.
Age is just a number.
It really is. It's just how you get along and how you connect. But would you get married again, do you think?
You know, I've done that twice, and it didn't work out so well.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You
They
never
say
know.
try and try again.
That's right. They do, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
but
they
it's
kinda
not
do.
important to you?
You know, I'm going to take a page out of Goldie and Kurt's book, I think, or Courtney's book, or, you know, I just think that as long as things are going so well, why ruffle it up?
Yeah. No, if you don't need to do that, if it's not important to you.
Yeah.
So man, your family and just everybody, they continue to grow their empire. So
a
Kendall,
lot going on.
Yeah, Kendall's on the cover of Vogue, and
Doesn't she look great?
yeah, she looks amazing.
Yeah, she does. This is her second cover, too. She was on the September cover by herself, so.
That's amazing. And then
proud of her.
Kylie had a pop-up store in New York, which I heard
She
was
did this last week.
and it was
Yes.
the turnout was
Crazy.
really crazy.
There were thousands of people that showed up, and it was quite the scene there in New York City. But it turned out really well. And
I mean, look at that. People were there
yeah.
days before it opened.
There was one woman who camped out there with her kids for like 3 days before it opened, and I felt so bad. But Kylie's so proud of those shops, and she has mostly an e-commerce business. So to do this is just something she likes to do. I think she thinks that she's going to go on like a national tour now. So she'll do the different cities, and she's having a really good time.
But she's selling things with your face on it. Did you know that? I mean, like, there's a lighter right here. By the way, it's like $12 for that lighter. Did you know that?
I did not know she was doing any merch with my face on it until it came out, and she kind of did it and surprised me. And I was like, oh boy.
But I mean, doesn't she have to ask your permission? Like,
well, I could sue her.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
That's
this
what I'm
is
saying.
a major lawsuit.
Yeah, that's why I'm having you here, is to educate you that you should take.
Thank you,
yeah,
Ellen.
But I think it's just crazy that she's putting.
You gotta laugh at yourself. I mean, when I saw this, I thought it was so funny. That one's a little X-rated.
That's blurred out because she's saying
But she
hello.
does. Her and I have a really good relationship, and all my kids have such great senses of humor, and we're so silly all the time. And you have to, you know, have a good sense of humor and not take yourself so seriously.
Yes, of course.
So,
but
there you go.
At the same time, you're making lots of money at that. I mean, of course, y'all are having a good time. $12 for this lighter is crazy.
You can have that one.
Can I keep it?
Yeah.
Good, thanks. I bought it.
No worries.
To have it here
Did
to
you
talk
buy
to you. Yes,
it?
so I already have it. All right.
Did I get 10%?
We're going to take. We're going to take a break, and we're going to talk about the new season of The Kardashians. We'll be back. Are they back together?
No, they're not. But he's such a big part of our family. And, you know, I see him. He lives down the street, so I see him all the time, and we all get together with the kids. And it's definitely really friendly. So
well, that's good, because I thought they were back together, but I don't know what's going on. So
you know, you never know what's going to happen by tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
the new season starts soon, and Kim, is Kanye going to be more a part of the show now? Because he was kind of in and out before.
Well, he's definitely a big part of the Paris episode that we have, which I think is the second episode of season 13, because it is in chronological order. So the first episode you're going to see is when the girls were in Miami and then doing something with the Dash stores. And then the Paris incident happened where Kim, it was, you know, devastating. So when we started filming again and started getting up and running, you know, obviously Kim was around because we all practically lived together on the same street. And we started filming, and what was coming out of that was very therapeutic for her, I think, to just explain to us and walk us through. And now we just started seeing some of the stuff that had come out of those days, and nobody can even get through the first 5 minutes without being hysterical. Like, I get choked up just thinking about it and talking about it.
I bet.
But it's remarkable, like, to listen to her tell the story. And she does that because she just thinks that it might also bring some awareness, and, you know, it's changed the way we live our lives and just the way we take care of our kids and my grandchildren, and so it's been a process.
So in the episode, you will hear Kim tell exactly what happened to her. That's got to be intense.
Moment by moment, and it's just riveting. I mean, I was watching it and I was bawling. Bawling when I saw it, and I just saw some of it, and I couldn't even watch the whole thing. I mean, it was so upsetting.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Because it was such an upsetting time, and something so awful happened to somebody that you love so much. And it's just like, it chokes me up every time I think about it.
Yeah. No, well, everybody is very happy that she's okay and that she's getting back out in the world and doing things. And I got you something, because you know how we like to give gifts around here.
I
know you're fine being alone, but it might get lonely sometimes. So I got you something, so when you're by yourself, it's a table.
Oh.
Zena will show you how it works. So yeah, you'll be sitting here.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, you know, who do you feel like talking to? Kylie or, yeah. Let's see, who else is, I think you have everybody in there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Kendall.
And if I'm mad at somebody, I can just slam.
Yeah,
it's like
they go down.
And they just keep coming up.
Or you can throw things. Oh, look at that, I'm there.
That's my favorite.
All right, good.
I get sick of the other one.
All right, well.
That is so funny.
I'm a part of your home now.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll put this right in the entry and, you know, maybe charge for people to talk to the kids.
That's a great idea.
A new enterprise.
That's
what
a great idea. Put a little jar next to it for cash and stuff. The season premiere of Keeping Up with the Kardashians airs Sunday, March 5th on E! We'll be back. For 10 years, our first guest has been known as the most famous matriarch on television. Take a look. Please welcome Kris Jenner. You smell very good.
Thank you.
Whatever that is, it smells delicious.
Kim Kardashian.
Is it?
It's her new fragrance. It comes out next week, but thanks for the plug.
Well, you're welcome. It deserves a plug. What's the name? Is it called Kim Kardashian?
She has a scent and a name that she hasn't revealed to everyone yet. So it's.
But it's the new scent coming out.
Yeah.
That's what you smell
next
like.
week.
That's amazing. You people are there's just money just flowing in every single direction. I mean, really, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's crazy that your family has so many things going on and every single one of them is successful. So good for you.
It makes me feel really good when your kids want to do something and you can help them get there and then watch them grow, and that makes me happier than anything. So I'm really proud. Really proud. Yeah,
and then you get a little piece of all of it. That's really what makes you
it's so
the happiest, because it's so special when you get to go, now you do this and I'll sit back and you do that. I know. So happy early, is it early birthday? Or
it's early birthday.
Early birthday.
Couple
when is
days
it?
This weekend. I'm going to be 62.
Yeah.
So that's like...
That's good. It's a nice age.
I'm happy to be 62. Everybody's like, oh, you're going to be another year older. It's like they're afraid to say the 62 word.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm really thrilled to be here because
what's the option?
Right, and also, I think we all get better as we get older, and there's too much.
I hope so.
Well, that's the goal.
I'm counting on it.
That's the goal, that we get wiser and we get to be better people.
Yes.
So Courtney and Kendall were here the other day on the show because I was Carla again.
I saw.
Yeah.
I saw. You are the best daughter because you're so easy to get along with.
Yeah.
You do make up a lot of stories, though.
No, I don't.
Got to work on that little, like, you know, the little fibs.
You mean
every once in a while.
mentioning that they were pregnant?
Yeah.
All right. They're not, but you have lots of pregnant children right now. You do. You have a whole bunch of them.
Oh, here, I can feel where this is going.
No, not yet.
She's trying to trick me into confirming pregnancies.
Well, you're waiting for your show to do it, I know that. But I'm just going to say...
Well, you know, I get 10%.
Yes,
so.
I know. So I don't blame you. Like, I wait for my show to do things, too. But let's talk about this huge deal you just made with E! So you made a deal with E! To do the show another 5 years, is that right?
Right.
For $150 million. And my cut is what? Like, if I'm Carla...
Well, yeah.
You would just...
I brought you your cut.
You acknowledge...
I actually brought you your cut. So here, it's right in there. Yeah,
okay.
There it is. There's your cut.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look, it says Carl on it, and then we just added the A.
The A. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
So, and here's a little card.
Oh, is there cash in there?
Yeah, I think so.
Great.
That's your cut right in there.
Let me see what the cut is.
You can read your card.
All right, let me read the card and see if it says I have money coming.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
You'll have to check your bank account in the morning.
Just a little something to show you I love you as much as I do your sisters, Mommy. There's no... there's no...
That's cute, though.
No, it's adorable, but there's no money. So you get this huge deal, and you are the executive producer of the show, but they give you $150 million, and it's up to you to dole out who gets what. Is that right?
Well, not exactly. No, I think it's kind of a group decision, and I'm lucky if I get paid. By the time the girls get finished with me, it's like everybody gets paid pretty much equally because we all film a lot and we all work hard, and we've created this show and this brand for the last decade. So, you know, I think that was taken a little bit out of context, but everybody's happy.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they are. I mean, that's
really happy.
That's my question. So why keep doing the show? You've been doing it a long time. You're all like, everyone is, you know, I mean, Kylie's makeup line is doing really, really well. Everybody's doing well in their own, you know,
area. They all have their own businesses that they work on that they're passionate about.
Right.
And I think that because the show is in over 167 countries around the world, and it really is a great foundation for all the other things we do. So it kind of like one helps the other.
Yes.
And we recognize that. And we really appreciate the fact that we've been so blessed to be able to do this for so long. It's really an honor.
Okay. All right. Because I was wondering, I mean, you're all doing, I think you'd still do well with, I know what you're talking about with the foundation, supporting it, but I think you'd do well. You've already kind of created the brand itself. The brand will keep going, but...
we just weren't ready to say no. I mean, you know, when our deal came up and they said, do you want to do it again? And we kind of, you know, took a vote, and except for you weren't there that night.
I wasn't.
Yeah. Sorry.
I forgot where I was.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we all agreed that we really would miss it if we weren't doing it. So I'm excited, and you never know what's going to happen on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Season 15 we're shooting right now. So
which
really
is when you
exciting.
announce who's pregnant.
Yeah.
Who's really pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be the truth.
All right. Are you going to get pregnant now?
Probably not.
No?
Yeah. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right anymore.
No?
Nah.
It's another income. I mean, come on. That's one more. That's one more child.
You're right.
With that.
Wait a second.
That could be like.
I think she's on to something.
I'm telling you.
I could have a couple more. 10%.
Yes. Keep going.
This is really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I gotta go.
All right. All right. You don't have to start working on it right now.
Oh, okay.
All right. More with Kris after this. We're back with Kris Jenner, and okay. So here's a question for you. When's the last time you went to a grocery store? Like shopped for your groceries?
Actually, a minute ago. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Okay, and what about, have you ever in your life been to a 99-cent store?
No.
Never?
No.
Have you seen them?
I have.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
So later in the show, I'm going to send Kris to a 99-cent store, and I'm going to put the IFB in her ear, and she has to say whatever I say to whoever is in that store.
Oh, my God.
You may really like it. It's really, when I was in there, I couldn't believe the things they have.
I love to shop, and one of my favorite stores is like a Costco or Target and all those kind of stores. So I'm assuming I'm going to have just as much fun as at the 99-cent store.
Yes, you're gonna go crazy.
I am a shopper, and I'm a little. My kids call me a hoarder, and I don't hoard old things. I just like if I buy a toothpaste, I have to go like 50. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just think that I'm going to run out of something, I guess.
That's sort of what happens at my house. My housekeeper has things in case the world ends and we need.
That's what I do.
I don't need that much toothpaste. I really don't. Like those, there's certain things you do need, like if there's an earthquake or something, yes, that would be more important.
Yeah.
What kind of toothpaste do you use?
AIM.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind do you use?
I use the Sensodyne Extra White.
Oh.
Yeah,
wow.
Sensodyne, because my teeth are sensitive. Are your teeth not sensitive?
It's kind of now that I'm almost 62.
Right.
I need some Sensodyne.
Right, yeah. I'm about to be 60, so I have already got the sensitive teeth, so I use Sensodyne.
Oh, well, see, we should be best friends, because we could sit around and talk about things like sensitive teeth. This is what happens when you get older, guys. The conversation digresses.
It turns into what kind of toothpaste for sensitive teeth. Yeah. All right.
God.
So you're going to be a grandma again.
I am.
Kim and Kanye are expecting, and that's exciting.
Yes. Very excited. Yes.
Probably Chloe and Kylie, probably, because Chloe pointed. She's the one who posted Daddy, right? She's the one who kind of let the.
Well, you know, it's like, who's your daddy?
Yeah.
Maybe it was like more sexual.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe.
That's gross coming from you.
Yeah.
All right. That's your daughter. You don't want to go.
What am I going to do?
All right.
I'm fantasizing. I don't know. I didn't meet with him. Oh my God.
All right.
I'm in trouble now.
All right.
I'm in big trouble.
It's just easier to say, yeah, she's pregnant. That's what you should just say.
She's got me so wound up like a little.
All right. Well, anyway, so you're not going to confirm, but if Carla's sisters do become pregnant, I have some things for them. I have a baby line.
What?
So yes, so I'm giving them all of my baby stuff.
Oh my God! This is so.
Those are all.
Oh my God!
Look how cute.
Can we go over there?
All right. Yes, you can go over there, of course.
You guys.
Look, they're there.
This is so cute.
They're right there.
Hi, Chloe. Why are you pushing a stroller?
Because she's pregnant. That's why she's pushing it. That's why.
Oh,
but
hi.
Isn't this great?
This is to die for.
So they'll all sleep in that bed
so
together.
Fabulous.
I can only give you one bed.
One crib.
One crib. But
maybe they'll have some at the 99-cent store.
You should ask.
Oh my God.
Anyway, this is for them, and this is
so great.
This is from Aunt Carla. And
thank you. You're such a good little daughter. You're just as cute as a button.
Thank you, Mommy. All right. All right. So later on, we're going to see you at the 99-cent store. All right. Well, keeping up with the Kardashians air Sundays at 9 on E. We'll be right back.
Yes.
We sent Kris Jenner to the 99-cent store here in Burbank, so let's check in with her right now. Kris, if you can hear me. Now, don't do that. People will see you're listening to something. You can't keep your finger on your ear. Walk inside, and you're going to see a cart, and you're going to go to aisle number 1.
Oh, the one with the Doing flying disc in it?
Stop talking to yourself. All right. Go to aisle number 1. Hi, I'm Kris Jenner. I'm a big celebrity.
Hi. Hello. I'm Kris Jenner.
I'm a big celebrity.
I'm a big celebrity.
Before I check out, I have a couple of questions.
Before I check out, I have a couple questions.
Okay, there's razors. Hold up the razors. How much are these?
How much are these?
99 cents plus tax.
99 cents plus tax. Huh.
99 cents plus tax.
Huh.
Huh. Huh.
Let me tell you a secret. Lean in. Lean in.
Let me tell you a secret.
Come here. Come here. Please.
Come here. Come here.
I shave my back.
I shave my back. I shave my back.
All right. All right. Okay, so I'll take these. I need these.
I'll take these. I need them.
Okay. You know what I can do?
You know what I can do?
Finger dance.
I can finger dance.
Yeah. Let me show you.
Let me show you.
hold up the little guitar that's in the cart. I'm going to buy this for Kanye.
I'm going to buy this for Kanye.
I'm kidding. He already has this.
I'm kidding. He already has this.
Laugh really hard. Laugh really hard. keep laughing. Really, really, really hard. I'm funny. I'm funny. I am funny.
Oh, I'm so funny.
Okay. Let me tell you another secret. Lean in.
Let me tell you another secret. Lean in.
All right, Kris, freeze right there. That's all the time we have for this show, but we're going to keep going. If you want to see the whole thing, we're going to post it on my Show Me More show. I want to thank Kris Jenner and Brielle. Have a wonderful weekend. Be kind to one another. Our next guest runs one of America's most famous family businesses. Please welcome Kris Jenner.
Hi.
Hey, Kris, I love your suit. You look great.
Thank you.
All right.
How are you?
Thank you. Well, we're going to get this out of the way because I think people are tuning in and they are thinking we're going to talk about Kanye the whole time, and we're not. But we're going to get it out of the way.
That's a relief.
Yes. But of course, there's so much going on right now. I have to ask you, and I'll ask you two questions because you're not the spokesperson for the family, and you're not, this is not really for you to talk about.
Correct.
Right. But two questions. What's going on?
She's so subtle.
What's going on?
She's so subtle.
And is he okay? Those are my questions.
Kanye has a lot of love for all of you, all of his fans, and everybody who's been there to support him forever. And I know that he will explain himself in his own way. And I think that anything he does, and I just think this is important to say, is he always does things with really good intentions. So I'm going to let him explain himself when the time's ready, and
Okay.
I just keep rolling on,
Yeah.
trying to keep up.
Yeah, with the
With the
Kardashians.
Kardashians.
Yeah. I mean, you must find it even hard to keep up with the Kardashians now. I mean, that
Oh, I do.
it is.
Yeah.
You can't write this stuff. What's going on? I
No.
mean, there's so much going on in your family, and you're the manager. You're kind of it's your whole thing, and I'm sure you're like, can't we just have a quiet?
I know,
can't
one
we go
day.
one day
Just
without
one
something
day.
going on?
Yeah. No, it's actually amazing because right now we're filming Keeping Up with the Kardashians, season 15. We're just finishing up and getting ready to start. Thank you. Getting ready to start season 16, and people have often said to me, "Do you guys have scripts? What are you doing? What are you going to say?" And I go, "What am I going to say? I don't even know. Like, I wake up and I need a vodka."
Yeah.
It's like I can't keep up.
Right, because, you probably have things sort of planned of like an activity or something you want to do to put in the show,
Right.
and then all of a sudden everything changes
And
because
that can
something
change
else.
on a dime.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, the whole thing with Tristan, like that was unexpected, I would assume, for everybody.
Very unexpected, but Chloe is amazing. I'm so proud of that kid.
Good. Yeah. Good.
I get choked up because she's such a good mom, and honestly, it gets so emotional because I was in Cleveland last week and it was snowing and she was all nestled in the nursery and the baby, and she's just concentrating on that, just being a mom,
Good.
her baby, and I think that's what her sisters are doing as well. So she's so excited about motherhood and trying to get the nursing thing down, which is a little tricky, and
She hasn't gotten it down yet?
well, she's trying. She's really trying.
I understand that's very hard.
Yeah, it is.
They don't just go right to it and latch on.
No. So that was a little bit tricky when I was there. And so, she's figuring it out one day at a time, and she's just the best mom already, and that baby is so cute.
That's great.
Little True.
I mean, but as a mom, let's just take the whole, your television show aside.
Right.
Everything aside. It's your daughter, and she's about to have a baby.
Right.
Literally, I mean, and any day.
Right.
Then that video comes out of him. I mean, you must... and also including the show, because you're like, what are you doing to my daughter, number one? Like, you must have been furious.
I think we do what we always do, and that's spring into action with love, and we all hopped on a plane and flew to Cleveland, because that's what we know to do. I'm there to support my kids no matter what happens. And I just do the best I can, just like anybody else would for their family,
Yeah.
And so we all kind of do it. There's a lot of us You know, so we all get together and we do things together, and we're forced to be reckoned with. So we get there and we're like supporting her, and she gave birth probably within hours after us arriving. It was crazy. It was very exciting though.
Well,
at the same
that's
time.
also, you probably wouldn't have been there had that not happened. You may not have all been there for the birth.
Yeah, well, no, I think it was all sort of simultaneously happening. I mean, we knew that she was going to have the baby within a week. Yeah.
Wow.
And then I brought the doctor. So I had the doctor on the plane and the nurse practitioner, and I'm like, we got to get there. And then we were calling from the plane going, what's going on? And she just got her epidural. And we're like, what? And so I didn't even think we would make it. So we did.
But you had the doctor on the plane and they gave her an epidural,
Yeah.
and you hadn't gotten there with a doctor yet?
No.
This is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Can't, like you said, you can't write this stuff.
Wow.
I know.
That's crazy. I didn't realize that you traveled with your doctor to go to Cleveland to have the baby.
Yes, we did.
That's the Kardashians have their own doctor. That's amazing.
You know, there's a lot of, do you know, I have 9 grandchildren.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
That's a lot of little people.
You're so good at lying about them too, because the last time you were here, I was asking you, it was if she was gonna, Kylie was gonna have a baby, and you said, I don't think so. You just.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
Do you ever confuse your lies, like to me? Because you lie to me all the time. Do you confuse your lies about like, or keep track of what is on the show and what's not on the show? And
I pretty much lead a very confusing life.
You do.
I'm confused at all times.
Oh,
so I
it's a
can't.
natural state.
It's a natural
I
thing.
see.
So I can't. So I just kind of mumble along, and hopefully you'll believe it.
But I never
How about
do.
that? I
No,
know.
I never
You've
do.
got my number.
I know you're lying.
I know.
About everything. So whatever I ask you, I just automatically think you're lying to me.
It's like opposite day.
So you're going to hire a new assistant.
Oh, I am. I'm so excited about this.
So I'm gonna make sure you get the right assistant. I'm gonna quiz you. I'm gonna help you find the right person.
Oh, that's why I love you.
Well, it's one of the reasons, yes.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back. We are back with Kris Jenner, and so Bumble Biz is. Tell everybody what Bumble Biz is.
Bumble Biz is an app, and it's an app that you can go to match with somebody that you're looking for to be a part of your organization, your team. I'm hiring an assistant, so it's the perfect place for me to go. And what really surprised me was there's no fee.
And they're vetted. They're all vetted ahead of time.
They're all vetted, and it's a really wonderful, wonderful company that I'm really proud to be a part of this.
Bumble Biz. All right, so I am going.
It's really, really, really
I'm going to give you my resume, and then.
Oh, your resume?
This is my resume, and.
Ellen Lee?
Yeah, that's my name.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, thank you.
That's your real name?
Yeah, Ellen Lee DeGeneres.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right, here comes the desk.
Oh, very busy.
All right. So you have my resume. Now I'm going to ask you some questions because really it has to be right for me too. Is there any questions about my resume that you have?
Wait, to get paid the most while simultaneously doing the least?
Yeah.
What? Daytime Emmys 59?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so amazing.
Listen.
And People's Choice Awards 20. I'm the most decorated People's Choice Award winner in the 43-year
Listen, you're going to want me. I need to know if you're going to, if I want you. Now listen.
Oh.
That's my resume, but let me ask you some questions.
And you hosted the Oscars twice?
Yeah.
You don't need a job.
No, everybody always wants, you don't need a job either, but you keep working.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I mean,
a
you
good
could
point.
quit right now too. But I want to know what it would be like to be your assistant. And answer me seriously.
Okay.
What would the hours be if I were your assistant?
There really are no hours. You just have to be available 24/7, 7 days a week. But I usually wouldn't torture you on weekends.
Okay, but 24/7 availability.
Yes.
And would that mean
On
just
call, on your
call?
phone, you know, after hours, you'd have to be if I text you and I need a cocktail.
Then, so to make you cocktails as well.
You're not a mixologist?
Well, I have been a bartender, so
well,
I could do
that's
that.
handy.
But you just
Okay.
drink vodka, so that's easy.
Yeah.
Do I get an assistant? It seems like I'm going to be busy. An assistant needs an assistant to do, like if I have to be there for you and you need something, I could send my assistant off.
Well, you would have to show me how that would all work out, and that you know, I'm open, and I have a good attitude about that.
Okay. When's the last time you went to a grocery store?
Like a month ago.
What'd you get?
Avocados. I needed avocados.
How many did you buy?
8.
They were ripe and ready to go. You can't just go buy an avocado. They're never ready.
Yeah, Gelson's. They have them in the back. You just ask the guy, can I have some ripe avocados? And he gives them to the perfect avocado to make guacamole.
Wow, now we know that. I always have to guess because you don't until you feel it.
Gelson's, ask the guy.
All right, you just signed a $150 million deal with E. How much petty cash am I allowed to take from the family bank?
$100.
$100 a day?
No. Well, just keep it in the petty cash envelope.
Right.
And then you can replenish it, you know, when you need to. Like if you need to go to Starbucks or you need a little something from the post office.
What would I need from the post office?
I don't know.
Post office.
I don't know. Does anybody go to the post office anymore?
Yeah, well, I
mean, I haven't been in years.
No, I know. And I don't even believe you went to the grocery store a month ago.
I did. I swear I did. I did.
All right, just to get avocados?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you send your assistant for something like that?
Because it was a Sunday.
But they're supposed to be available 24/7, 7 days a week.
I know, and they didn't answer the phone. That's why I'm looking for a new one.
I see. Hello? Now we know.
Hello.
That's why. Finally, I got to it. All right, when we come back, Kris is going to let me know if I got the job or not. I don't want it, but we'll be back. All right, we're back with Kris Jenner. Now, I would say I really would be a good... Do you think you'd be a good assistant, be honest, or do you think you're not a good assistant?
I think I would make a really good assistant because I'm so detail-oriented and I have really good organizational skills.
Yes.
And I'm a good self-starter. And that's what I'm looking for.
Right.
I just think that this new app, BumbleBiz, is so great for that because you can really go through a lot of people without leaving the comfort of your own home.
That's fantastic. And then you can vet them through that. You know, they're vetted first, and then you can meet them when you're ready to meet them.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, download the Bumble app, and it's free, and create your own BumbleBiz profile to see if you match with Kris to become her other assistant. And you're all going to get a $150 iTunes gift card, you guys. We know our first guest is the matriarch of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Take a look. Please welcome the mother of all mothers, Kris Jenner.
This is fantastic.
It is fantastic.
Yeah.
Hi, Kris. How are you?
Hi. I'm amazing.
Yeah, are you?
I am.
So
I'm good.
Are you?
I am.
Because
How are you?
I'm great.
She's great.
I'm great. I don't have a large family. I'm fantastic. I mean, it seems like, is there ever a week when somebody says, is there ever a boring week in your family? Is there a week that nothing is going on?
No.
Never?
Never.
Something is going on with someone all the time.
I don't even sleep anymore. Like in the middle of the night, Kim's out of the country right now, and I got a phone call at, you know, some god-awful hour, and she's got a question. And I'm like, we're on LA time, so there's always something.
They know they don't care. They just wake you up.
Exactly.
She's out of the country again? I thought she just got back.
Yeah, well, she's gone again.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right, well, so let's just get this out of the way. Let's talk about Kanye. And I know you're in a tough position to talk about it, but it just seems like at some point we have to address what do you want to say?
Well, here's the thing.
I mean, you don't want to say anything, I'm sure.
No. But Kanye's, you know, an amazing son-in-law. He's an amazing dad and husband and friend and brother-in-law. And so we know, you know, my son-in-law Kanye. And my job as a mom is just to be there for my kids and be supportive and love them until, you know, they just, you can't control what somebody else is doing. I can't always control what any of them do at any time. But I think what I really want to do is be there to help him and be the best version of himself that he can be. And he knows that we're there if he needs us. And, you know, you're always concerned when there's controversy and drama and things are going on. And it's sometimes worrisome. You know, I mean, when you have 6 kids, an extended family, and 9 grandchildren, there's a lot going on. But I just want to be there and be supportive and be there if he needs me.
But is he letting you be there? I mean, that's my question is because I think, you know, and I know Kanye. I mean, I've known him for a long time, and I know that side of him. But right now, we're seeing a different side of him.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, I mean, when you see something like, did you see when he went to the White House? And how did you feel when you saw that?
I did after the fact. Well, you know, it was, you know, surprising that he was able to have that, you know, it was very spontaneous, you know, and the stuff that they were talking about. When they got to the airplane, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so, you know, that is so Kanye. I mean, you know, he was sharing thoughts and things of himself, but I would rather he share some of that stuff privately. You know, obviously it would be great, but you know, I have to be able to show him that I'm here if he needs me. We're all here if he needs us, and we just want to help him be the best he can be. But he definitely has his own thoughts and opinions, and he gets very excited about that. And, you know, I don't know how else. I mean, you know him a long time, I know him a long time, and he does have different sides to him. And this is a side that nobody's seen before.
Yeah, it's getting, and because I've talked to you about it, I've talked to Kim about it, and, you know, and I want to be supportive too, because
I know you do.
I think what we don't want is people piling on, because he's in a very vulnerable state right now, I think. And I think he needs help. And I think, you know, you can say we want to be there for him, but I just feel like it's got to be really tough for you and for Kim, for everyone, because it's your family, and it's like, and now you've got so much going on anyway, but then now you have to worry about that.
It's a lot, you know, and it's like, you know, Kim always says, I really, you know, I can't control what somebody else does, and I feel the same way. It's really hard when you all know, like, you have kids and they might have a totally different opinion about something or a different view about something, and his are very strong. He's very opinionated, and he has a big voice, and he, you know, has a lot to say.
Yeah, and he has access to the White House, you know.
And I don't.
And their kids don't, so that's the thing. Like, their kids may stay out after curfew or whatever, but like he's at the White House or he's, you know, at TMZ, and it's like, I know that that's got to be tough. All right, let's talk about the other things going on in your life. So now, Kim and Courtney were fighting, right?
Yeah.
So, but you shoot way ahead of time. So now we're seeing them start to. But why do they get in a fight?
Well, I think that was a cumulative. That was something that had built up over a really long period of time. And I think that they had been having these differences of opinion on, you know, Courtney's work ethic and, you know, who was working harder, and her priorities, you know, weren't where their priorities were. And it kind of all built up. And I'm not always there for those moments. Like, I'm not always, you know, babysitting these kids and making sure that everybody's playing nice. Yeah. And that happened, and I was there for a few of those times when they weren't getting along. So that was really hard.
Well, and it's amazing how close your family is. I mean, that's rare. I mean, that's what most people's families are, is fighting. Siblings fight, parents fight.
Well, that's what the feedback we got was. Everybody was saying, who knew this went on in your house? This goes on in my house all the time. And I can't tell you how many millions of times I heard that. And I was like, you know, that's interesting that, you know, but at the end of the day, they're sisters, they're close, they love each other, and they're family. And
I know, the whole family is that.
They're sweet.
Which is a testament to what kind of mom you are. You're amazing, and what you've done is amazing, and
Thank you.
You know, I love you. You know that.
I love you.
All right, we'll be back. We'll play Burning Questions after this. We're back with Kris Jenner, and we're going to play Burning Questions because you're freezing. So we thought if we play Burning Questions, you're going to warm up.
Thank God.
All right. You answer the question and then hit that, okay? I'll try to play along, but it's mainly for you. Name 3 things in your nightstand.
Oh, a heating pad, I swear, a Bible, and lip stuff. There's no... She wants me to say vibrator.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. You were waiting for that.
No, I don't.
She was.
I was not waiting for that. But is there? All right. Besides your face, what body part do you look at the most in the mirror?
Probably my eyes. Are you supposed to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Do you have a favorite child?
It's always different.
Who?
Always, like, you know,
who is it?
Depends on what day it is.
Who is it today?
Kendall.
Is Kylie trying for another baby?
I don't know.
Is Chloe moving to Cleveland?
Maybe.
How much cash is in your purse right now?
$500.
You're just guessing that.
I know.
Your boyfriend Corey,
yes,
who I love, also gives the best. Finish that sentence.
Earrings.
Yeah. These were her Wednesday earrings. Like literally for Wednesday, he gave her these this morning.
I know. He's so cute.
I know. He's the best. What TV show other than yours are you watching?
Dateline.
Don't watch alone.
I know.
If you can't sleep in the middle of the night, what do you do?
Watch Dateline.
It's not good. What's your favorite curse word? Which of your kids is the smartest?
Kim.
How many pairs of shoes do you own?
A lot.
Ballpark.
Like 100?
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's too many.
It's too many. What do you wear to bed at night?
PJs.
What color?
Black. Cotton.
Okay.
White trim. Size medium.
Who makes them?
Casabella.
All right. I want some Casabella ones too. What is the fashion trend that you don't understand?
The bike shorts that Kim wears.
When you have a meeting, are you on time, early, or late?
Early.
What's your go-to excuse to get out of an event?
I'm filming.
That's a good one.
Isn't it? I know,
You can always say that.
Yeah, sorry, we gotta film.
Who is the best cook in your family?
Chloe. Me.
Do you cook?
Who do you want?
No.
Kylie.
He's just naming all of them.
All of them.
All right. It is called Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It airs Sundays on E! We'll be right back.
Yes, we will.
All right, for 16 seasons, you know our first guest is the matriarch of America's royal family in Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Take a look. Please welcome Kris Jenner. You look fantastic. You have
Thank
you have a new smell.
I do?
Or maybe it's what's in your
It's
mouth.
called cough drop.
Oh. And you told me you weren't sick.
I know, I lied.
You are sick.
Wait, you guys are all pregnant for the first time?
Yes.
First time Wow, congratulations.
What do you remember about your first time being pregnant?
I loved being pregnant.
So pregnancy to me was, that's why I did it 6 times.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you either love it or you hate it. Kim hated it. She didn't have a good experience, and I loved it.
Yeah. And how many people here are loving it?
It's like 50-50.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that did not raise their hand. And said, nope.
Well, it's either super uncomfortable or it's the best thing you've ever been through. And for me, I just enjoyed from the moment I got pregnant, and I knew every time I was pregnant, I knew. Mm-hmm. And then I loved giving birth. I loved...
What do you love about giving birth?
Well, the epidural.
Oh, I see. Can't you just get that and not have a baby?
No. I wasn't one of those girls who thought that I was going to do it naturally. I needed to have some, a little assist. But once I had the epidural and just like surrendered to the whole experience, there's nothing, you're like another human being is coming out of you. You're making a baby.
Yeah.
It's a miracle.
Yeah.
So to me, that was just,
But it's also painful. It's like, I mean, y'all know that. I'm not telling you anything new. Like, what, Ellen?
Yeah. Keep it to yourself, Ellen.
Yeah, but you actually really enjoyed the whole experience.
I did. I think it was the epidural helped me enjoy the whole process. Mm-hmm. But I think that after that, that was just a little uncomfortable. And after that, everything was, I mean, I couldn't explain to my friends. I just kept repeating, like I told the story of the whole birth to everybody I ever knew. They would be so tired of talking to me. And I'd go, and then the placenta, and they were like, all right, that's enough. Yeah. I wanted to tell everything.
Yeah. Well, that's great. I mean, that's really great that you enjoyed it that much. Do you have any advice for
Is anything in here?
No, this is not the table. This is a different table.
Okay. Just checking, you started tapping it.
No, no, that's not how I give the clue.
I'm afraid she's going to scare
No, I'm
me
not.
again.
I promised you I wouldn't.
Okay, all right.
I want to know if you have any advice besides taking 10% of whatever their child makes.
Well, 20.
Is it 20? Well,
I don't know.
What do you think is the best advice about being a mother?
When you first become a mom, I think the most important thing is just to enjoy every second because it goes by so fast. I mean, so fast. In a blink of an eye. We celebrated Courtney's 40th birthday this last month, and I can't believe I have a 40-year-old.
Yeah.
But every single thing, movies, pictures, write things down, it's just a special, special time in your life. And you can't really explain it to someone until you guys have all gone through it. But in the very beginning, I think the most delicious time for me was just being quiet and shutting out the world and taking care of your baby and get the nursing down right if you're gonna nurse. I didn't nurse my first one because I don't know, I was afraid of the whole process, but then others I nursed, and it's probably some are tall and some are short, I don't know. But if there's any truth to that. But I think that just really enjoying every moment is just the most important advice.
Do you, that's good advice, because I'm sure when they're not sleeping all night long and the baby is crying and colicking, they're like, this is gonna go by fast, this is gonna go by fast, this is gonna be gone, she'll be 40.
Yeah, you guys will hear our voices in your room in the middle of the night.
Now, what's, you said you've been at the birth of every, you delivered the babies.
Two of them.
Which two?
Stormy and True.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I have something for you. When you the next time you're gonna deliver a baby, we gave you some scrubs.
Oh, Dr. Lovey. I love this.
Because
This is awesome.
Because that's what,
Thank you, Ellen. I like the bling.
Yeah.
She captured my personality.
I really.
In a scrub.
I know you.
I love it.
Wait a minute.
Thank you.
Did all the kids call you Lovey?
Oh, the grandkids.
Oh, that's by the way, because you film everything, so there's a GoPro in there. So while they're delivering, that's a GoPro.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Or I could just play doctor at home.
Yeah. That's your business.
Yeah.
Okay. What you and Corey do alone, that's fine. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back. All right, we're back with the most famous mother in America, Kris Jenner. And you know I like surprising you.
Yeah.
Okay, so, hey, Courtney and 6 of your grandkids, come on out. Let me see which one is the best behaved. Scoot on over, everybody. Let's meet everybody.
Here, Northy, scoot that way for one.
Oh my gosh.
North, head west.
Oh, you guys got me.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
this
you
is
can
the
all
best
fit.
surprise.
Okay,
I've been gone for a week.
I hope so.
So let's get the names. You are Penelope. Mason.
Chicago.
Hi, Chicago.
North.
Hi, North.
Rain.
What's your name?
Rain.
Yeah.
Say.
Rain.
And
yes, Rain.
Rain and Saint. Yes.
Or maybe anyone doesn't know my name.
Maybe anyone doesn't know my name.
Oh no, we know your name, Rain. I just couldn't see you, and I couldn't really. Hi, Rain. And North, we met a long time ago. I don't know if you remember. Hey, North, do you remember us meeting a long time ago?
Yes.
Where were we?
I don't know.
See? But it's good that you said yes. That's smart to do. All right, so surprise.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. I'm so excited. I saw Rain and Penelope last night for a couple minutes, and I've been gone for a minute, and so I haven't seen the rest of them. So this makes me so happy.
And is she a good grandmother? What's the best thing about her being a grandmother?
I don't know.
No. Mason?
I love when I go shopping with her. Chicken!
Oh.
Good one,
She's a spoiler. Hey,
Yeah.
Rainy, can you chill?
No, because I'm a zombie!
Saint's enjoying it very much.
3, 4, 5,
All right.
Dorothy, thank you for coming.
So Courtney,
Work on my computer.
okay, so
Chill.
Courtney, Kim was supposed to be here.
Kim was supposed to be here. Hey, can you
This is what
chill
it's like
for
when
a
we're on
second?
an airplane.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Tickle, bye-bye. He's crazy.
All right, explain where Kim is and why she's not here.
Kim was supposed to be here. Hey, you've got to chill. So
I'll give you another cake if you just listen to the...
No, but I need candy. I'll let you
okay, chill. And we'll get you some candy.
Listen to your imaginary friend.
Okay.
I'll give you some...
This human is a dartboard. He's fine.
All right, well, good luck. Try to...
I know. So, my mom doesn't even know this, but Kim's surrogate went into labor.
No.
So she's at the hospital.
What are we doing sitting here? Come on, Ellen.
I know.
So I have
Fire
to
up the
go
car.
to have a baby.
Really?
Oh my God.
Did anyone else know? Did anyone else know
Wait,
this?
who's with her?
No.
Who's with
So
her?
we had to keep it quiet, but yes, that's why she's not here, because the surrogate went into labor. She's there.
For how long?
And nobody knows. So everyone in the audience, don't tell.
Yeah, no tweeting or posting yet. So seriously, who's with her?
She's
I'm done with this conversation.
Oh my God.
Wow. We know who has the biggest
Look what you guys
personality here.
have to look forward to.
Yeah.
Like I said, it goes by in an instant.
Yeah. All right. I have kids. I have a gift for you. Not that you're going to care. It's not candy, but bring it out. No, not candy. All of you have T-shirts so you can wear. Look at that.
love it.
Oh my gosh, you can wear them Sunday. Thank you, Ellen.
That is so cute. What do you guys say?
How about that? You're welcome.
Thank you.
What do you say to Ellen?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Rain. Okay, Keeping Up with the Kardashian airs Sundays at 9. We'll be right back. At just 22 years old, our first guest is already a billionaire. Please welcome Kylie Jenner and her mommy, Kris Jenner.
One is the premiere of season 17, and Kylie has something for you.
Well, we have something for you.
Yes. All right.
So we got you a little punch card for season 17. And if you, so first you could punch off me and my mom. And if you get all of us.
What happens?
If all of us come on your season.
Right next door.
Yeah?
Then you get a prize.
What's the prize?
Mom?
Like money?
Maybe you can go on Kylie's next birthday trip.
Oh, that's a
Ooh.
yeah.
Is that a good
prize?
I saw pictures of
I
that.
went and I had a blast. Yeah.
All right, so I have 2 of you. I just have 3 to go. That's easy, because you're
Yeah.
always on the show. Somebody's on the show.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
But it has to be a different person.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I'm not a stupid. I understand.
explain it
Are you
to
going
her.
to jump rope with that hair? What's happening?
Honestly, I'm like, I don't even know how to sit with this.
I know. I mean, look how long that is.
know. It's not mine.
I mean, really, you could, like little Stormy. Stormy could jump rope.
No, Stormy was playing with it before this, and I was like, don't play with my ponytail.
Well, why wouldn't she want to play with that?
I know.
Yeah. All right. So I'll talk to you in a second.
Okay.
You're the brains behind this entire organization here. But this is crazy. So Kylie says to you that she's interested in makeup. That's what you wanted to do. So you've got all these sisters who are successful in doing all these things. Suddenly you were here 4 years ago just launching the cosmetics
Crazy.
line. And like
Full
you were so
circle.
nervous, like what's going to happen?
I know.
4 years later, you're a billionaire.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
I never would have imagined that Kylie Cosmetics would have been this huge and had so much success. But I mean, we work really hard. I'm so blessed to be able to just have fun every day with makeup. It's truly my passion. It's truly what I love. So it's just such a blessing that I could turn it into a business.
Yeah, that you get to do something that you said that you're passionate about, and then it turns out that you're a billionaire. I mean, how much money do you have on you right now?
Honestly, I just have my credit card.
So you don't carry cash?
Not really.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, I would think, and Travis probably, like, just walks around with wads of cash, right?
He always has cash.
But, like, what's the most money that Travis, is it like hundreds of thousands?
I mean,
like in cash in his pocket?
Yeah, no, not in his pocket. He doesn't walk around with hundreds of thousands, but I've seen some cash.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Just wads of cash.
Just wads
That's
of cash.
what the rappers
sometimes.
do, Kris.
They do?
Yeah, they carry
wow.
wads and wads of cash. How much?
That's wild.
What do you carry around, Kris?
Like $100.
That is not true.
No, in 20s. Like I have a little stack of 20s just in case.
The most you carry around is $100?
Yeah, maybe a couple hundred. Yeah, listen. Back in the day, I used to carry $1,000 all the time. That was my thing. If I had money, if I didn't have money, $1,000 in 20s in my. Every time I looked for money, half of it was gone because I had 6 kids.
Right.
And so it disappeared like that. It just evaporated. So I just gave up, and now I have there's less to steal.
So just exactly. Well, they don't need to steal from you anymore.
Thank
Do you
God.
feel? What is the difference that you feel? Honestly, I think people are so fascinated by this because I think everybody thinks that money changes you and changes your life and changes your world. I personally think it's a wonderful thing, and it gives you freedom, and it's and it obviously is less stress in your life to not worry about money. But do you feel, has it changed you? I mean, do you understand? The concept of billionaire is crazy to me.
I actually think that it was the exact opposite for me. It made me realize that, you know, I could get a new car anytime I want or this, but that happiness only lasts so long.
Yep.
So I realized at a young age how important it is to find happiness in, like, my baby now and relationships and stuff like that.
Yeah.
My mom.
That's great.
My mom is my everything. You already know that. I love you so much.
I love you so much.
She's great. Kris is she's such a good person, isn't she?
She's the best.
And it's a testament.
I can't believe that you're my mom.
Oh,
sometimes.
I can't believe that you're my
You're gonna make me
baby.
cry.
You're my little, you're my youngest.
I'm here.
so much.
Here I am. All right, so the baby, which I saw backstage, Stormy.
She comes everywhere with me.
She's adorable and such a good baby.
Such a good baby.
And she's so mellow. She takes more after you or Travis?
She is the perfect mixture of both of us. She's definitely like a little rager. She loves music. But
she was dancing in the dressing room to all of you guys.
Yeah.
Dancing.
While you guys were all dancing,
yeah,
she was back there dancing.
Off the screen.
It's so cute.
It was cute.
But yeah, she's the perfect mixture of both of us. You tell me that Stormy reminds you a lot of me.
She is like a little Kylie. It's really wild. It's like sometimes she looks at you and you think, I have to remind myself, no, that's my granddaughter, not Kylie.
Yeah.
You know, for 2 seconds, like, it catches me
you're
off
starting to lose
guard.
it, huh?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Oh, I told you that.
That's the age. That's
Kylie,
kicking in.
I mean,
like
Stormy.
that's my grandbaby, not my daughter.
Yeah. When I start calling her Kylie, we know we have a problem.
No, there's so many times that we're sitting talking and she goes, what's her name again? About her child. Like, what you forget your children's names.
I ask her every time, what's that one's name?
And then I have to
she
say.
answers.
Yeah, she's like,
I mean, there's times when she's yelling at me and she's like, Chloe, Courtney, Kim, Kylie. Like, she can't get it together. I'm like, do you even know my name?
Yeah. No, she tells me stories. She goes, what's the one? What? And I said, Kendall. She goes, yeah, that's her name.
That's it.
Yeah. All right, we have to take a break. More after this. We're back with Kylie and Kris Jenner. Does everybody, do they call you Kylie Billionaire Jenner? I mean, does the family, I mean, they must be. They've all been working for years, and suddenly you come along, and you're the youngest, and you're a billionaire. First of all, she must be your favorite child. I would assume.
Duh.
Yeah. But, I mean, do they really make fun of you? Do they give you a hard time?
It's only when I don't know, when we're like in a group chat talking about, let's all go, oh my God, we should go on a trip. And then everyone's like, Kylie, question mark, are you gonna pay for it? Or just stuff like that. But they just joke with me, just sister love. But they're all really proud of me, for sure.
And do they expect you to pay for all this stuff?
No, they don't really.
No.
Just my stuff. As long as she pays for my stuff.
Right.
I don't think so.
I'm the oldest.
Right.
They're just, they tell me all the time, though, how proud they are of me.
Yeah, no, I'm sure they are. And let's talk about the birthday thing, because there were pictures, and they're beautiful pictures. So you went to Portofino. Where else did you go?
Positano and Saint-Tropez, Capri, in Italy.
So that was
France.
your birthday gift, that you were on a boat? And you just spent the whole time on the boat with the whole family, or who went?
I had like
Corey,
5 of my friends,
me,
and then Travis was there, Stormy was there.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So Travis took time off to hang out with you. I just watched that documentary this weekend, by the way. If you haven't seen, it's Look Ma, I Can Fly. What is it?
Look Ma, I Can Fly. It's amazing. Everyone has to watch it.
He's incredible. I had no idea what a giant like crazy rock star he is.
He's amazing.
People diving into the crowds. I'm going to start doing that, by the way. I'm going to start surf diving, and I'm going to run out and run as fast as I can and just dive, and y'all pass me around. Would that be okay?
Such a good idea.
Let's talk about the birthday collection.
Yes.
So tell everybody what it is, first of all.
So every year on my birthday, I really like to give back. It's like the greatest gift of all time. And I also do a birthday collection for Kylie Cosmetics every year. And this year, I did a collection, and the theme was money. But really, it's about raising as much money to just give back. And I also really appreciate you teaming up with me and finding some amazing people to
we're gonna do
change
something.
their lives.
Yeah, we're going to do something really amazing later in the show. But Kylie reached out to us, and we're gonna do that later. But right now, Kylie wants to give the entire audience her cosmetics. So. Kylie and Kris Jenner. A few weeks ago, we announced that Kylie would be giving away $1 million to someone on our premiere week, and we received a whole lot of submissions, but there was one that really caught our attention. So, Kris, tell everybody about Samantha.
So, Samantha is a 27-year-old girl and lives in Miami, Florida, where she runs a women's empowerment group called The Nest of Love. She felt there weren't enough female role models in her community, so she started this group where she brings young women together every single week to mentor them.
So we flew in Samantha and 10 members of Nest of Love. They're backstage right now with Jeannie, and they think that they're going to be shooting a promo for our season premiere. But when I say go, we're going to pop up on the monitor and surprise them. Let's listen for a second.
Let's get started, you guys. So ladies, tell me, who are the two people who really inspire you?
Kylie Jenner.
Oh my God. I love her. What do you love about Kylie?
She's a boss babe.
Yeah?
Like, she's the ultimate, like, business woman. Like, I don't know. She's inspiring, honestly.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys. How's it going? So, Samantha, I know that, I know you think you're shooting a promo, but why don't you come out here so we can talk? So Samantha, tell everybody, I know this is a lot to spring on you and to start talking, but what you've done is incredible. I want you to explain to everyone why you started this organization.
So my mom had me when she was 17. Oh my God. My mom had me when she was 17 years old, and my grandmother raised me. My father really wasn't present in my life. So for me, I mean, I could look back and I think my mom did an incredible job, and you're an incredible mother as well.
Thank you.
So for me, it's just like helping other girls that have been in my same similar situation. And I definitely think, woo,
all right. No, it's amazing because you look back and you realize she was doing the best she could, and you got yourself into trouble because you didn't really appreciate it, and she was young and you were young, so you said, I need to help create strong women role models. So you had a really well-paying job in the corporate world, and you gave it up to do this, which I think is amazing. So what, I mean, really, she gave up her job. Explain, Daniela and Brianna, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
Explain what you do as a group, what kinds of things.
Oh, man.
Explain the Old Navy thing. The Old Navy thing was great.
Yeah, so the Old Navy thing was amazing, actually. We closed down Old Navy. They gave 400 foster kids
$100 gift cards for them to go shopping, get all the clothes that they needed for school. Adidas sponsored us as well, or sponsored the event, and it gave free pair of shoes for all the kids. And then we also got them school supplies. Hold on, let me like catch my breath here. School supplies and backpacks, and it was just beautiful to see that they were actually going to be able to go back to school and not feel like they didn't have everything that they needed.
That's incredible. Because it's one thing to have the idea and then just see it happen. All right, well, we want you to keep helping the community and mentoring young women. So Kylie has something for you, and I will tell you what it is. $150,000 for Nest of Love to start with. Samantha.
We have something for you too.
Personally.
For Samantha personally.
All right, so we have the makeup box for you.
Open it up. Give it to you. Open it up.
You gotta open it up.
Oh my God.
It's $100,000 for you.
Oh my God.
Our first guest as the Queen of Calabasas on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Take a look at their upcoming season. Oh, no. Please welcome Kris Jenner. What's this for?
Well, thanks for having me on the show.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know how much I had to bring, so I guessed.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
And the joke that we did about Bloomberg, those were all fake, but this is real money.
That is real money.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So now explain to me, because we're friends, but I can't keep up with you.
I know.
All right, so Courtney is now, she's in the show.
She's 40.
She's 40. Okay.
She sounds like she's going to talk about my kids. Like, tell me about little Courtney.
Well, I am.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
she's in she wasn't in the show. She wasn't going to come back.
Yeah, she's filming again.
Okay. Is it because of this?
I gave her some of this.
Right. Is that? I mean, so, but
No.
she wasn't going to be in it, and she's in it. What changed her mind?
I think she just needed a little bit of a break. You know how we all hit a tipping point, and she hit a wall, and she was frustrated, and she felt underappreciated, and that her sisters didn't understand her boundaries. And so I think after, taking a little bit of time off, she's seen the light.
The money.
The Kardashian light.
Yeah. The money at the end of the tunnel.
We actually all really enjoy doing the show because we get to be together all day. We wouldn't be we're about to start our 19th season, which is filming it. So, yeah. And so, yeah, I think she just, she would miss us.
Right. And you don't, obviously, you're all doing very well. You don't have to keep doing the show. Even the show is important for business, and they both kind of help each other, but y'all are doing fine without that, so you obviously love it. But when you see, you're a mother, you love them, the family's close, I know all that, but when you see them fight, like it looks like there's a fist thrown or something, that do you as a mother go, stop, or you think, oh, ratings? I mean, what?
No, actually, I wasn't there when they had that argument, and I have not seen them really fight like that since they were in high school. Or there was one time, I think it was way back when Kim, did anybody see when Kim beat one of the kids over the head with her purse because her rims on her car weren't right, it was so silly. It took me back to that, but it made me really sad. I was like, you guys can't be fighting with each other. That's ridiculous. Like, grow up.
Yes, but you have to understand, I mean, most families fight, period, much less being together, filming, and
24/7,
together all the time. So, of course,
maybe you could come over and tell them that. Like, have a little intervention.
All right, or you can just make them watch this, and then I just said don't fight.
Yeah.
So Kylie's business sold for how much? Like $1 billion, right? Something like that. More? Well, you're looking at me like more. Okay.
She did okay. She actually worked really hard and sold part of her company to Cody.
Right. So she sold, but first of all, it's the fastest growing company to get to that amount of money of all companies.
Yes.
I mean, that says something. No matter what people say about, y'all are doing some good business. And
she works really hard.
Yeah.
And she's really creative, and she loves what she's doing, so it comes really easy to her. She'd rather be doing that than anything else in the world other than taking care of Stormy. So I'm really proud of her. I mean, she works hard, and she really seems to know what her generation wants, and it's a whole different world with social media and, you know, selling things direct to consumer on the internet. It really makes it possible for so many other young women. She's such a great example, too, to other young women who can go out there and make this great living and really go for it and don't take no for an answer and just listen to your gut and your instinct and work hard and
she certainly did tap into something that she knew what everybody wanted. Now and she Stormy, by the way, is precious. I mean,
so
that little girl is so adorable. And
she's cute.
So she's singing this song to her. Let me just, if you didn't see this song that went viral, this is her just singing to her goodnight.
Rise and shine.
Or, not good night, rise and shine.
Yeah.
That's how they used to put me to sleep. But so that goes viral just because she sings Rise and Shine. And your brilliant manager brain, by the end of the day, you had T-shirts.
Print some T-shirts.
I mean, like really? As soon as you saw that go viral, you thought T-shirts?
Well, you know what's so funny about that? First of all, they said we had no talent. I mean, that speaks for itself. Like, that's great. It was really amazing, the attention that we got from that. And so by the end of the day, I was like, let's print up some T-shirts. You know, why not? It's so easy.
And what else have you made besides T-shirts? Other things with Rise and Shine?
I don't remember what made the cut, but we thought about it as like a sub-brand of Kylie because she just came so, you know, overwhelmed with all the attention from that song. So we thought, okay, that works.
What about a cleaner, a Rise and Shine? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do I get a little of that because I said it?
10%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What do you get if I get 10%? You get like 25? What do you get?
10.
Liar. Hey,
She knows me so well.
Our dogs are related. So we got Wally.
So we're in-laws or something.
Now yes, I'm in the family money. Yeah. So Portia and I rescued a dog, Wally, who I've shown many, many pictures of.
Beautiful.
And then Wally's mother's sister had a litter, and they were also rescue dogs. And you rescued Bridget.
Bridget.
Yes, with a K, obviously. There's a silent K in there somewhere.
There's a silent K. Bridget with a K. So I heard about this litter, and I texted Ellen, and I said, how do I get a hold of the person who has these dogs? And Ellen sent me the name of Melissa, who's the... Wagmore. And so I swear, you guys, in 30 minutes, I had a dog at my house. She said, I'm right by you. We just gave him a bath. It's just what a coincidence. And do you want to see her? And I said, oh, boy, sure. And the minute she walked in with that dog, I was in heaven.
Wait.
I was love at first sight.
Is that like a Gucci purse toy for the dog? That's hilarious.
Corey's godmother, Nancy, sent the dog a welcome, you know, like when you give birth to a baby, you get gifts. Yeah. So that was her welcome gift.
Yeah, Corey loves that dog. Corey sends me pictures of he's with Bridget more than you are, I think.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like a working mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's the stay-at-home dad, but he doesn't really stay at home.
No, he doesn't.
As much, he works hard too. But
anyway, that's a precious dog.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, let's take a break. We'll talk more when we come back. We're back with the most famous mother in America, Kris Jenner. All right. This is one of the things I love about your family is you're open. You'll talk about anything at all, completely 100% honest.
Yep.
So now it's a game called Keeping Up with the Blank. You just have to fill in the blank.
Okay.
My favorite daughter is?
Oh, man.
Come on.
Of the day?
Yeah, today.
Okay. Today, Chloe.
All righty.
Gonna have to disconnect everybody's TVs tomorrow.
At the end of the day, nothing relaxes me like a good, stiff...
vodka.
That's right. Belvedere.
Belvedere, she knows.
I always have to stock Belvedere when you come over.
Belvedere, that's
when
right.
I call blank, they never pick up. That probably is nobody. Everyone picks up.
Kylie.
Really?
Yeah.
She doesn't pick up?
Not a lot.
I wish Kim would stop posting pictures of blank. Out with it.
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Her cooking photos.
You're such a liar. So many cooking photos.
So
Stop
many.
with the cooking. My next grandchild will come from
Courtney.
All right.
Or
really?
maybe Kylie. What do you think?
You're asking me?
I think Courtney. Yeah, Auntie.
Well?
Maybe Kendall.
Oh. Ooh. Kylie, because Kylie, they're back together, right?
I don't know if they're back together. They're just great co-parenters.
Yeah, they're together a lot. Mm-hmm. Well, that's good. When I'm on vacation, I always...
Drink.
Drink.
Your drink.
Today, my smartest daughter is...
Kim.
Today, my favorite grandchild is...
Well, I saw her right before I came here, so it's a dream.
Oh. It seemed like a good idea, but I really regret...
Drinking last night.
You should never do blank on a first date.
Have sex?
Is that true?
That would be good advice.
Yeah, not on the first date.
No.
Going on The Ellen Show always makes me feel...
warm and fuzzy.
Oh. The stupidest thing I ever did for money was...
Where do I start?
You're thinking of a bunch of things,
Yeah,
really?
I'm thinking of things that, you throw on the wall, like throwing spaghetti against the wall, like silly deals you might have said yes to that didn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it all worked out, didn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it did.
It all worked out in the end.
Yeah.
All right, I love you. Thanks
love
for
you
being
too.
here. Keeping Up with the Kardashians premieres March 26th at 8 on E. We'll be right back. Our first guest may be the most famous mom in the world. Please welcome my friend, Kris Jenner.
Hi, Ellen. I've missed you so much.
Hi, my friend. I know I haven't.
Happy that you're back and the show's on, and it makes me so happy in the afternoon every single day to be watching you again.
Thank you so much. You have been so supportive. We saw each other this summer and hung out, and you're a good person to be around when things are going a little tough, because you have been through it.
You know, we've seen a storm or two in our day, and we definitely have been through a lot of crazy stuff. And what I've learned is, though, that the storm does pass. And as hard as it is along the way, you do hopefully come away with a lesson and learn something and be able to take it on with you in your life to another situation. But I just love you so much, and you're such a dear, wonderful friend to both Corey and myself. And I'm so crazy about you and Portia, and I'm so proud of you. And just everything you do, including things that, I've always wanted to just say, that you do things and give things to people that nobody ever even hears about. So I just, I look at you with great admiration. You're an inspiration to me personally, because you've taught me so much and been there for me when I'm going through something or my family's going through something, and over the years helped us to overcome that, and always given us a really safe place to be on your show. So thank you for that. I really do love you.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. You didn't share with me that you were going to end Keeping Up with the Kardashians. That's something that didn't come up when we were talking. Was this something that was going on and you just didn't share it with me, or was it a sudden decision?
It was kind of sudden. I think we were talking about signing up for another couple of years with our network, and suddenly just all came to the decision as a group that the whole family felt it was just time. It just sort of came to us, and we thought, 20 seasons, 14 years, hundreds of episodes, and lots of spinoffs. And, it's so weird to think that when we started the show, there was barely Twitter. There were no other social media platforms, really. Like, there was no Instagram, there was no Snapchat, there were no grandchildren, people weren't married or divorced, or, it's just so crazy that all of this has happened, and to look back and think I have the most amazing home movies in the world.
Yeah. You really do. I mean, and who is more upset about it? And there must be one person that's like, just one more year, or somebody must be the most upset.
I think the most emotional is Chloe. We all got so emotional when we had to break it to the crew, because we've been with the same crew basically day one, season one, the first thing we ever shot. We're still with the same showrunner and the same production company. So it was really emotional because they're now like extended family to us. And I think Chloe was probably the one who was the saddest about it all. And actually, after we told the crew and everybody had gone home, Chloe stayed there with the crew for hours reminiscing about old times. And I'm like, Chloe, you've got to go home now, honey. Yeah. So she was pretty torn up about it.
Yeah, the crew was probably saying, we want to go home. We would like to go home. Leave us alone.
So they were at that point taking care of Chloe. But, you know, it's been such an amazing journey, and this chapter in our lives has been so amazing, and we're just so appreciative and grateful and blessed to have had this experience.
Well, I know you're going to do something else. I know that there's, you know, something up your sleeve because you're too smart. You're a businesswoman, and you've got something. And the rumor is that you're going to join the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I personally am going to vote, and we haven't talked about this, but I'm going to say you're not going to do that.
No, you're absolutely right. You know me very well. I think I would do it just to go on once in a while and be with my friend Kyle Richards. But as far as me doing a show like that regularly, there's just too much going on in my life. And they do not need a Kris Jenner on that show. They are doing just fine.
Right. I think everybody needs a Kris Jenner on their show. I think you add a little fun to everything. You're a super fun person to be around. And I have been really blessed to call you my friend. You really are a good person. So you're going to probably come up with... Huh?
I said right back at you.
Thanks. But you're going to come up with something. I bet you already have a show in mind, and you're going to do spin-offs, and you're going to make more money. Instead of all of you being together, you're probably going to do a show for each child, so then you get a little piece of money from each one of them. That's what you're doing.
Oh, my God, I love you. Will you be my manager? Please, because I love those ideas. We need to talk.
All right, we'll talk. People may not remember, we're basically in-laws with our dogs. So our dogs are related. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend have this sister or brother of your dog?
I think it's a boy. I think it's the brother.
Okay.
And then you have the brother.
Right. And then you have Bridget. Girl. You have Bridget, who is our cousin. And then
we're in-laws. It's amazing.
Yeah, we have Wally, and you have Bridget, and there's Wally. Here's the thing. I seem to have gotten the craziest dog. And actually, Chrissy and John's dog is crazy. You got really lucky. Your Bridget is really mellow.
She's so sweet and chill. And she'll just lay around at your feet, being the perfect pet. Corey's really done a great job with her. He spends a lot of time with her, and you know, there he is. That's so cute. There's Bridget.
Yeah.
And she's such a loving dog and not aggressive. And if she does jump up, she's so fluffy and light, she feels like a marshmallow.
Yeah, she's a
big marshmallow.
She's a sweet dog, and Corey does love that dog. We have to take a break, and we're going to come back more with Kris Jenner after this.
Save the gorillas.
That's right. Save the gorillas, Kris. Thank you. We are back with Kris Jenner. You posted a video of your grandkids the other day, and you said it was a perfect Saturday morning. That's what the caption. Can we just... Okay. That is a nightmare Saturday morning for me.
I'm sending them to your house next.
What? You said it was a perfect Saturday morning. Is that really a perfect Saturday morning?
Well, for about 15 or 20 minutes. Okay. And then it was coffee and donuts.
And then there's another wing of the house that you go to or something.
That's right.
Right.
I skedaddled. That was over at Kim's house in the playroom, and I went over there to say hi to everybody and saw that, and it was so cute. I couldn't resist. They really are cute.
Yeah, well, they are cute. They don't have rhythm quite yet, but they're only like 2, so they've got time. Because now they could put like a Partridge Family band together or something.
Yeah, well, see, you figured out my next chapter. There you go. We're on the road, and the first stop is going to be your house.
Yeah. I move too often. You'll never find me.
That's true. That's true. I'm getting a tracking device.
So Kylie has a wax figure of you in her house. So there's two questions. Number one, how? Number two, why? And then I'm going to show it. Look at your wax figure.
The number one is, oh gosh, there I am at her bar in her house. And it's so real that it's creepy. And that's why, that's pretty much the why and the how. The wax figure was done by Madame Trousseau, and they have one in London and Hollywood and New York. And I had them make one for me thinking it would be really cute sitting at the bar. But Corey got a little upset. It freaked him out. He thought it was really creepy and he couldn't go to the bar anymore. So Kylie had me delivered to her house. And so now I guess they have this drinking game at Kylie's house. So everybody just talks to the fake Kris Jenner and has great conversation.
Wow. Well, I do think it's creepy, but I don't know if have you seen my wax figure?
No, where is it?
It's somewhere, but someone showed me this. Look, this is my wax figure.
You look like a flight attendant.
No, I look like I work at a movie theater in the 1980s, and I'm like a usher.
Exactly right.
I mean, look at that picture. Please go in closer and show.
Wait, it kind of looks like Florence Henderson on that TV show.
I know. Anyway, that's mine. So.
Oh my God. You know what? Mine I think is really realistic, and they did mine most recently.
Yeah.
I can hook you up, Ellen.
No thanks.
We can have one made of you that will knock your socks off.
No thanks. But I am going to send mine to Kylie's house.
That would be so good. Just knock on the door and have it standing there when she answers.
Right.
We'll set that up. That's funny.
And we'll play a game, guess who this is, and she'll never guess. So you had this, y'all, the parties that you throw, in which I've never been to one of your parties because I am not a party person. I stay home all the time. But
I know, we invite you and you stay home, you little stinker.
I know. I like small groups. I like when it's just us. But anyway, these crazy parties that you have, I saw a slide. You made a slide for Chloe's birthday. This is a slide, you guys. That's Chloe's face, and that's a giant slide. Is that the craziest thing I mean, what's the biggest thing you've ever pulled off on a party? What's the wildest thing you've done?
The wildest? Oh, gee. I don't know. I mean, when you go to a destination, I guess, it's probably the craziest, production.
Well, yeah, but that's not like a slide. And now Andy is yelling at me. I have to. Andy, I know. That's what I'm telling her. Now you're slowing me down. I was going to tell her we're going to break. Now you interrupt me and say we have to go to break. So now I'm saying to you, I know we have to go to break. And you've now stretched this out to 30 seconds when all I had to say was a minute ago, we're going to break.
Let's go to break.
Okay. Kris says we have to go to break. All right. We'll be back. We're back with Kris Jenner. That was a clip from the new season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. So they pranked, to set this up if people didn't see it, they pulled a prank where they looked like they got you drunk, you go to sleep, and then they acted like you were out at a liquor store, climbed it, so paparazzi would see that. Then you're getting them back saying, I need to go to rehab clearly because I blacked out. So it's hilarious what y'all do to each other. I can't believe they made you look like you climbed into a trash can in front of paparazzi.
It was devastating because I really thought those were real pictures. Chloe and them took me out to dinner one night. We had too many martinis. I went home and fell asleep. My assistant sneaks into my closet with Corey's help, gets all the clothes I wore that night. And by the way, Chloe wears a size 10 shoe and I'm an 8.5. So she jammed her feet into my shoes. It was perfection. She went to so much trouble. She cut her nails, did everything. And takes these paparazzi pictures of me being, inappropriate in a parking lot. And I bought it hook, line, and sinker when my publicist called and said, TMZ's got these pictures of you and, we're in trouble. What do you want to do about it? And when I found out that it was a prank, which I don't know how I fall for it year after year. But they're so elaborate. They work on them for months, and they're like professional actors or something. I don't even get how they do it. But when I found out, I said, well, hey, I'm not going to waste this prank. Kim still doesn't know I know. So let's keep going with it. And so you'll have to tune in Thursday night to see the rest of it. But it's so funny.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious that you were able to turn that around and get them back. Very, very clever.
Yeah, we had fun.
So you're in quarantine. How many grandkids do you have now?
10.
10. It's amazing.
10.
Are there gonna be more after quarantine, or you might be coming out with more?
Well, I'm not pregnant.
No?
So, yeah, we can wipe that one off the list for sure.
All right.
But as far as everybody else, I don't know. I don't know how, like, I keep thinking that that's a lot of grandkids, but you never know.
Yeah. Well, Chloe and Tristan are hanging out a lot, so maybe more with them.
You never know around here.
Nope.
Like I said, I never count anybody out for the count. You never know what's going to happen.
Well,
I guess that's why we've been around for all these seasons, 20 seasons.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy, 20 seasons. It's called Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It airs Thursdays at 8 on E! Kris Jenner, I love you. See you soon.
I love you madly. Thank you for having me on. I miss you already. Can't wait to see you in person.
See you soon. Love to Corey. Bye. Our first guest is a mother of 6, a grandmother of 10, and is part of the most famous family in the world. Please welcome my friend, Kris Jenner. Hi, Kris.
Hi, buddy. What are you doing?
You know, just hanging out, doing a show.
Okay.
I know
Checking
that.
on you.
I know that sofa, and I know that table and chairs. You and I had a sleepover recently. It's good to see you again.
We did, but I guess I'm like the guest who never leaves. You've got to stop putting all that comfortable stuff in that guest house.
Oh,
because I just left all my stuff there for next time.
I know, you said you were coming with a U-Haul next time. And I think you prefer when you stay at our house because you have a separate house. You have a guest house. When we stay with you, I scare you every time you come out of the bathroom.
I have been scared by you a million times. You guys wouldn't believe what this woman is up to when she stays with us. Even walking around the neighborhood, if I look at my phone and I look up, she's jumping out of a bush. You are one crazy girl, honestly. But your house is pretty good. The last time I stayed at your house, we left our sunglasses on your dining room table. And so we went in to get them really early in the morning, and the alarm system went off. And I think you guys thought we were robbing you. It was so crazy.
Well, I know y'all are hard up for cash, so I know you're desperate, so I don't know what you're looking at. I have spent a lot of time with you and Corey. Corey dances all the time. I have never seen him do anything like this. Show this video. I can't believe I'm seeing this. So Corey is dancing. That's the way and then
birthday.
Have you seen him do that before?
Never. That was the first time. Who knew that guy was that flexible? That blew all of our minds because him and Tristan were in like a dance competition, and he is very competitive. And
yes, he is.
Really pulled out all the stops.
Yeah. I've never seen him dance like that ever. Let's talk about this prank that you guys did. I don't know why you didn't do it to me, and I feel left out. But I'm going to show a clip. But you basically, the whole family, FaceTime people, and you just didn't talk, right? You just sat still.
Right.
Okay.
That was Kendall and Kylie's idea. So they set it up and said this would be a really great thing to do on TikTok. And I just basically do what I'm told. So I had nothing to do with it. They said, Mom, just sit there and shut up and look scary.
Right.
So apparently we were very intimidating.
Wait, let's look at this clip.
Hey guys, this is what is happening. What's going on? Why? Is this real or is this a picture? What the f***? Am I in trouble?
Hello?
Can you see me? Holy
That was a great idea.
You are going to be the first one next time.
All right, thank you. So Chloe and Courtney were just on an episode of our digital show, Lady Parts, and Chloe said, basically, because you scared it to death, she would not have sex when she was younger. And first of all, good job.
Yeah, well, I had to think of something. I was getting very creative. I wasn't sure if you were referring to the time when her and her girlfriend were like 10 years old and they were playing hide and seek and they hid under my bed and stayed there for a really long time. And in the meantime, Bruce at the time and I came into the bed and went to sleep and, you know, had a little bit of hanky-panky going on and the kids were still under the bed.
Oh my God. No, I didn't know about...
That was traumatizing. I'm sure she didn't bring that up because she has PTSD over that one.
Wait, when did you find out, when did y'all realize that they were under the bed after you had hanky-panky?
Well, they were so scared that in the middle, they stayed there for hours. And in the middle of the night, when they were sure we were both asleep, they snuck out and we caught them sneaking out.
Oh my God.
Like, what are you doing under the bed? They were, it was awful. But between that and the other thing, Chloe was good.
But wait, who was more traumatized with them under the bed while y'all are fooling around? Was it y'all or them?
Me. Yeah, probably. I think they couldn't have possibly known what we were doing, but I think as they got older, they figured it out.
Right. I don't even want to ask details. I'm not going to ask anything about...
I'll tell you later.
Okay, good. So we recently found out that Chloe and Tristan are trying to have another baby. You must be happy about that because you love having grandkids.
I mean, I think it's so great that they want to do that again and have a sibling for True because there's nothing better than a big family and brothers and sisters, and that's just my heart. So I'm really happy. I just want them to be happy, and True will be so excited.
And will the other kid be named False?
That's a good one.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Yep. So some pictures have come out with Chloe with a big ring on her finger. I don't ask you all this stuff. I never ask you, you know, only when you're on the show do I ask all these.
I know, it's wild. It's like you give me truth serum or something.
I don't ever talk to you about this stuff when we're hanging out, but now I'm supposed to ask you these questions. This is my job. What is the ring on her finger? Is what's happening with that ring? It's a giant ring and quite a picture.
That's a good ring. I think she just loves jewelry. Mm-hmm. She loves a good, you know, ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should ask Chloe that.
I will. It's so funny. I was sitting like that this morning, and how's Kim doing? Now I have to ask you this too because it's my job.
I know.
How's Kim doing? She's going through a tough time. So how is she?
Kim's good. She's good. She's really, really busy working on all of her different projects that she's doing. And I don't know how she does it with all those grandbabies. She's got a lot of energy, that kid.
Yeah. And I mean, really, truly studying to be an attorney. Like, she's not kidding around. She's going to be an attorney.
You know, she's so focused and she's so she's just passionate about the whole thing and everything she stands for. And I see her studying whenever she has, it's in her schedule every single day when I get all the schedules for the kids. It's her study time is all blocked out. So nothing else can get in the way. So I'm so proud of her.
Yeah, I am too. I mean, it's very cool. And obviously, you know, her dad was an attorney. And she's...
I think that's a big motivation for her, you know, having her dad do what he did. She always looked up to her dad, and that was her idol. And I think that just to have that motivation to try to do something just like her dad did is really special.
Well, I'm so happy that she's found something that she's so passionate about. I think that's great. All right, Kris, we have to take a break, and we'll be back. More with Kris after this.
It's going to make me cry. Kris
Jenner. That was a clip from the new and final season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. So you finished taping in January. As I can see, that was really emotional. That really hit you.
It was really hard to film this last season because we knew it was the last one and we had made that decision before we started filming. And I didn't realize I'd be so emotional. I just like, it was hard because that crew has been with us since season 1, day 1. The minute they turn the cameras on, most of those people are still, were still with us at the time. So it was just, I knew we'd all have each other, me and my family, and we're together all the time and we have so many things we do together, but I really, it was hard for us to realize we'd be, potentially losing them.
So you're going to Hulu now, and you're doing, is it going to be the same kind of show, or what, can you say anything about it yet?
I can't say too much. It's going to be different, and we're just really figuring it out right now. We're choosing a production company and just figuring out what the actual show is going to be, but it's been such a wonderful experience working with them and having a whole new chapter to look forward to.
But it really is so, and Portia and I say this all the time, like, it is a true testament to what a great mother you are, because your kids love you so much. Like, for Mother's Day, each one of them, there were just flowers coming in one after another from every one of your kids. They constantly call you. They always want to be around you. I mean, the family is like just so close, and they all love you so much. And you're such a good mother, such a good grandmother. I know what's happening for Easter, so I can't talk about it in case they see it. But man, what you are doing, and you're just an amazing, mom, person, everything. You're great.
Thank you. I just have so much fun with them, and it's so amazing to be able to have all of these memories that we make together. And life is a celebration. There's so many things to celebrate, and we do that, and we have the most amazing time together. So I feel blessed.
Yeah, I don't think too many families could do that. It's amazing. So you and Chrissy Teigen have a brand new product line coming out, and thanks for sending me some. I appreciate it. Tell everybody about Safely.
It's a plant-based cleaning product, and we're coming out with 6 SKUs, and it's hand wash, hand lotion, hand sanitizer, a universal cleaning product, and then a laundry detergent and a glass cleaner. And the products range from $6 to about $14, and you can get it on getsafely.com. It's online to begin with before we go into retail, and it's wonderful. It's plant-based. It smells so good. And one of the motivations to do this with Chrissy was that we had been cleaning all through COVID like crazy. And it gave me a new appreciation for wanting some cleaning products that didn't have things like sulfates and parabens and dyes and ammonia in them. And we wanted to do something and put an emphasis on the smell, so that we just figured it doesn't have to smell bad to be really effective. So we're excited. It's really pretty. I love the packaging.
It does smell good. I put some of the hand moisturizer on, and it smells delicious. I love it. Safely products are available exclusively at getsafely.com, and today you're all getting $200 worth of Safely products, everybody. Woo! We're going to play a game with Kris after this. We'll be back. We're back with Kris Jenner, and in honor of Keeping Up with the Kardashians ending, we were to play a game we're calling Never Have My Kids Ever. Too much bass. All right. Here we go. Do you have a paddle there?
Look at my paddle.
All right. You've got a paddle. Never have my kids ever stolen something from me. Oh, of course. I would think they do that. What if they, I mean, everything, right? Your clothes, everything.
I had to put a lock on my closet, and then I have a check-in and check-out piece of paper, so if they take something, they have to write it down, and then I torture them until it's returned.
You'd think they'd have all their own stuff. Never have my kids ever gotten matching tattoos.
But with me.
Who's gotten matching tattoos?
Me and Chloe.
What is it? What's it a tattoo of? Where is it?
It's a cross.
And where is it?
On my booty.
This way?
Back there.
All right.
It's that way.
It's way back there? On your booty?
It's way back there.
I haven't seen that cross on your booty. Never have my kids ever had a porn star as their babysitter. Which porn star?
You know, I don't remember her name. It was a really long time ago, and I didn't hire her. Bruce did. Caitlin did. Bruce at the time.
Okay. All right. Never have my kids ever accidentally sent a dirty text to me.
Like a sexual text?
Yeah. No?
No.
Okay. Well, you look sad about it.
I don't remember. Have they? Maybe they have.
I don't know. I don't have the answer.
It was a long 20 years. I can't remember these things.
All right. All right, we already know that one. They've walked in on you making love. Never have my kids ever hooked up with the same person.
That
has to have happened. No?
I don't think so. Well, no, they're not telling me that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So what I don't know.
Never have my kids ever dated someone from a boy band. Oh, well, of course, yeah. Kendall, right, and Harry. Is that all?
Yeah.
That's the only one?
I think so. Last count.
Okay. Still early.
Yeah. There's some rappers mixed in there, but
yes, yeah. Never have my kids ever waxed each other's private parts. They have.
Yes.
Wow.
They wax everything on everybody. You better be careful when you come around here, Ellen. Just, they might wax something.
No, they're not going to wax anything. That's a closer.
You better run for the hills.
Yep, it's a closer family than I even thought. All right, the final season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians airs Thursdays at 8 on E. I love you, Kris. I'll see you soon.
I love you.
All right, be back. I am so happy our first guest is here for our final Halloween show because everyone knows you can't spell Halloween without a K. Please welcome my friend, Kris Jenner. I don't think you're allowed to smoke here. But you're Cruella. You can
I smoke here? They say I can smoke here.
You can do whatever you want.
Well, I'm in character, right? It's
right.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in character. This is not your first time being Cruella, but you look fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
You look fantastic.
Thank you. Well, this is thanks to your costume department.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I literally called you yesterday and said, we need you. Can you come? And you switched everything around. And you said, I don't have a costume. And we said, well, whatever you want, we'll make it.
That's right. So I decided to wear one of my normal outfits that I wear every day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel really comfortable.
Yeah. You probably do. Do you usually get dressed up for Halloween?
Oh, my gosh. It's our favorite thing to do. And we usually get dressed up as, like, a theme, like Dodgers or Wizard of Oz, or one year I came as Cruella de Vil and I made all my kids be the dogs. Is that wrong?
Kinda.
Yeah, I know.
Kinda.
But they were little enough where they did what I said. It was really cute. Yeah.
They still do what you say.
I know. It's amazing.
They still do.
Look at it. And then when you press the paw, it barked. It was so good.
You are so into... Do you need an ashtray?
Well, I'll just stick it in my water.
Okay.
All right. There you go. Sorry, Ellen.
You, by the way, I was Karla Kardashian twice on the show.
I know. Wasn't she a great Kardashian?
Yeah. I was a great Karla.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to weasel my way into that family.
I know, your boobs were bigger than ours. Yeah. It was kind of amazing.
Yeah, and then I was pregnant because everybody was pregnant at the same time. So I don't know if anybody in the audience is, but a lot of people are going as Kim from the Met Ball. We had actually someone who works here today came in dressed as Kim from the Met Ball, who looked amazing.
Gosh.
That's Kim, but
that's the real Kim.
That's the real Kim. That's ours.
That is a really hard thing to be because the whole evening of the Met Ball, Kim couldn't see and she couldn't breathe. So my boyfriend, Corey, was walking around. We were all together, and he was leading her to where we were supposed to go and helping with her ponytail. It was suddenly he was like, somebody pulling her around and a hairstylist all at the same time.
Wow, she couldn't see?
She could not see. And then halfway through the Met Ball, they asked her to do something like do a dance to this for Vogue. And we were on the stage, and she had no idea what she was doing. It was so funny.
I didn't see that. I want to see that.
Yeah.
Hey, you're going to be a grandmother again. You're going to have 11 right? 11?
Number 11. Yeah. I'm so excited. I remember there was a day when I used to pray that my kids would have kids, you know, and then Courtney had Mason, and suddenly there's 11. Just watch what you pray for.
Exactly.
Yeah. They're so great, though. What a blessing, and Kylie's doing great.
And now the exciting news is Courtney and Travis are engaged, and that was so romantic. So amazing.
Courtney and Travis, they're really made for each other. They really are. They're the cutest couple. They're so in love. And, you know, they let us know that they're so in love constantly.
How does that feel when they're next to you, like making out and practically having sex? I mean, you're cool, but it's like, what does that feel like being next to?
Well, you feel like they're the only two people in the room. And we almost don't know what to do with ourselves. Like, I'm looking for a closet to hide in and somewhere to go. So, yeah. But they're in that stage, and it's really, really special. And I'm so excited. He was really cute. He did that all on his own. And really,
But came to you first and,
he did.
And asked, which was really sweet.
He did. He's a sweetheart. And they're so happy. They can't wait.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, that whole thing, I can't believe that he pulled that off on the beach. It's a public beach. And I mean, some people obviously saw something was going on and got some footage, but I can't believe he got away with that.
I know. I think people at the hotel thought that they were setting something up for like The Bachelorette or something.
Yeah.
I don't think they thought that they were expecting that.
Yeah.
But we had so much fun doing that whole thing and planning it.
So sweet.
Yeah.
So sweet.
It was crazy.
All right, we have to take a break, and I'm going to recline while we take a break.
Oh.
We'll be back.
You enjoying that?
Yes, it's a highball.
Oh, I thought it was an Arnold Palmer.
No, it's a Tom Collins.
Oh, wow. Fancy.
I don't even know what's in a Tom Collins. I don't know what that is. Hey, let's talk about Saturday Night Live and Kim and how great Kim was.
Oh, my goodness. I am so proud of that kid. She really, really, really outdid herself. She worked really hard on that. She had a lot of 21-hour days rehearsing and making sure that she had her timing right and she had her jokes down. And she was so funny.
She was so calm.
Calm.
Like,
I know. I don't know how she did that.
I texted her about 15 minutes before it was going live and said, you're going to be great and have fun. She texted me back right away. I was like, you're about to go on live. And you're just like, thanks, I'm not nervous.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm not nervous.
Yeah.
But anyway, she was great. But I know that the jokes were run by everybody beforehand. Because I think a lot of people are like, oh my God, the things she said about everybody but everyone knew.
You know what? The things that she said, the jokes she told, were so obviously silly to us as a family that it was just worth mentioning and making fun of. And we all, we don't take ourselves too seriously, obviously. We know how to be in on the joke, and have a good time. And she ran every joke by every single one of us. I think she actually even bought Corey a bottle of wine.
That's great.
My daughter, I love her so much, but she was on Dancing with the Stars and couldn't put 2 steps together. So now she's on another really major show, and I was a bit nervous, thinking, please, let's go back to dancing.
Right. Don't embarrass the family.
Yeah, she's not a comedian.
Yeah. Let's talk about Safely.
Safely's my baby.
Your new baby. You have a million babies.
I do.
Here's a brand new baby.
Babies. This is a new baby. So we came out with Safely, the hand soap and the sanitizer and the hand cream and some cleaning products. And now we have a whole dish line. And this is the dish soap, which is completely plant-based, but it's so kind to your hands as well as to your dishes. And there's reusable paper towels and brushes that are made with the most fabulous things and ingredients.
I know.
Aren't they wonderful?
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's really great. And someone said to me today, I wonder when the last time she cleaned was. I was like, I bet she cleans all the time.
All the time. Well, you know, I think if you really know us, Chloe and I are the craziest cleaners ever.
Yeah.
And so I'm always doing something and being a little obsessive about it. So this was right up my alley.
Yeah, no, it's great, and it's great stuff. Safely Dish Collection is available at getsafely.com and select Bed Bath & Beyonds. We're going to see Andy and Kim in a haunted house a little later in the show. You're going to stick around to watch that.
Oh,
It was great. We'll be back. I don't really call people. I call Portia sometimes, but I don't usually call. I text, and if I am going to call someone, I text them first because my number's blocked. I'm a big celebrity, and honestly, I think everybody's numbers are blocked now, and I don't know who would just answer a call without knowing who it is. But we were talking about this today, and I'm going to call someone. I'm going to test this out on my friend because I think that everyone she knows and all of her children have blocked numbers. I'm calling Kris Jenner to see if she's just going to answer.
Hello?
Kris?
Hi.
Why would you answer a phone when you don't know who it is?
I don't know.
I mean,
you got me there.
But I mean, really, I was just saying, say hi to the audience, by the way. Yeah, we're doing the show. Hi, I was just saying that probably all of your children's numbers are blocked, everyone you know, but so you just have to answer every blocked call.
I just have to take a chance.
Wow. You're a brave woman. Hey.
Well, it's not like it's a Dateline episode.
Well, you don't know. You have no idea who's calling.
That's right.
Quick question, Kris. How many $100 bills are you laying on right now?
I'm standing up.
You're standing up. Throw them up in the air and yell, "I'm rich!"
Okay, hold on. I'm rich!
Okay, good. While I have you, when's Courtney's wedding, and am I a bridesmaid?
Well, yeah. You're definitely a bridesmaid. And if I told you, you know how that goes.
Okay. And do you want to ever guest host my show?
Of course I do.
Okay. She says yes. Okay. All right. Kylie, baby names. Ellen if it's a girl, Melon if it's a boy.
You know, I could always count on you for the best names.
I know. Oh, I'm getting an unknown caller. I gotta go. Bye.
Okay, love you.
Our first guest is the matriarch of one of the most famous families in the world. Please welcome my friend, Kris Jenner.
Hi. Hi, everybody. Wow. I can't believe this is your last show, your last season.
It's my last season. You came to say goodbye to me.
Oh, don't make me cry. She's not going to make me cry today, okay?
I'm not going to make you cry. I see you all the time.
I know. And then there's that.
Yeah. How those shoes feeling?
Well, thanks for helping me get them on. You should have seen us backstage, guys. I could not get this one.
Okay.
My Stuart Weitzman's.
All right, so the shoe is attached all the way to up there. So you have to pull it on.
Way up here.
Like you're fly fishing or something.
Yeah. But Ellen makes a great stylist.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
I do it all around here.
You really do.
I help you get dressed.
You're like a one-man show.
I am. Hey, you looked fantastic, and the last time you were here, you also looked fantastic. You really enjoy dressing up. You got into character.
Oh, Halloween. I love the Halloween show because it's one of my favorite holidays. And for years, my family and I have been dressing up, but we usually do themes. Like if, you know, the Cruella de Vil, when I did this when they were kids, they all had to be puppies, Dalmatian puppies.
Right.
I always get the best role, you know?
Well, by the way, you say your favorite holiday, you love holidays, period. You love every kind of holiday.
Love to celebrate.
Yeah, you'd think that on your days off or something, you would just like chill, but no. We have all kinds of things out. We're going to talk about them in a minute.
Okay.
But congratulations, you're your 11th grandchild, is that right?
My 11th grandchild, yeah. And he's so cute. He's so cute. It's amazing. I was in the hospital when he was born. It was me and Kylie and Travis because they have rules and regulations now, so you can only have so many people. Back in the day, I had like 15 people when I was giving birth. It was like a party. But now it's very controlled. And when he came out, it was like, there's Stormy being born all over again. It was
He looks like Stormy?
Exactly.
And they're a day apart, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was really
not,
great.
Clearly not planned, but that's
No, but she got the best birth date. It was 2/2/22.
Yeah,
so that's an angel number. Yeah.
Is it?
It's well, 222 has or 2222 has always been Kylie's angel number, and a friend of hers got her a necklace with that number, and she was wearing it when she gave birth. It was so weird.
Wow.
And she's had the necklace for like 5 years.
That's amazing, and that's Portia's favorite number too.
It is?
Yeah, 2222. Mine's 1111, and hers is 2222.
Oh.
But anyway.
We could go. Well, just give us a cocktail, and we'll be going like this for hours.
No,
yeah,
no,
making no sense to anybody but ourselves.
No, you ended it by going, oh. It was like,
oh, that's nice.
I thought you'd say something.
That's nice.
Hey, I'm going to give you a quiz because I think this is incredible. Okay. Name all of your grandkids.
Okay, Mason, Penelope, Rain, North, Saint, Chicago, Psalm, Stormy, Wolf, hold on, Dream. How many is that?
You're missing one.
Help me. I'm missing one?
Uh-huh.
I said Dream.
Yeah,
True!
Yes.
Oh, True, I love you so much.
Yes.
True. Yes, yeah. Saves the best for last, that's what I always do.
Do you know your children's names?
That's a tough one. Courtney, Kimberly, Chloe, Robert, Kendall, Kylie.
You did it. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Wow.
Who's going to give you your 12th grandchild? Who do you think?
Oh, wow. 12th grandchild. Well, I think it would be nice if it was Kendall, right?
Do you think
she's the only one who hasn't had a baby?
Does she want to have a baby?
I think she would eventually love to have a baby.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
I think she's not going to be the 12th, though. I think there's going to be one before she's going to have one.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Who do you think it's going to be?
I know who it is.
You do? Are they already pregnant?
Yes.
And I don't know about it?
Yep.
Just tell me. Please tell me.
Like I know something.
You know.
Hey, can we mention Safely right now?
Oh, please.
Because first of all, you know I love this stuff.
It smells so good, you guys.
It's great. It's doing very well right now. Now we have a candle here.
We have a candle, and I'm so proud of this. We just went into Walmart, and that's the most exciting news for me because now everybody can get it. It's so fabulous.
And
We've made it really available, and it's one of my favorite stores.
I know.
Of course.
You shop in Walmart?
Yes. Yes. There it is.
All right. Hey, we have to take a break. We're going to talk about the new show after this.
Oh, yay.
It's exciting. Okay. We'll be back.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
It is called The Kardashians because we can't even try to keep up with you now.
Wait till you see the first part of the first episode. It's so good.
I saw it.
You did?
Yeah, they gave it to me ahead of time.
Stop.
Yeah.
Did you like it? You didn't even call me.
I just saw it in my dressing room before you got here.
Okay, well, there was time.
I had a show before you got here. Okay.
Okay.
Very, very busy. You're not the only one
busy.
with an empire. Now listen.
This is why we get along. You know what I mean?
So wait. So it starts with, if I saw the right one, it starts with Kim getting SNL.
You didn't see the opening, like the opening.
I saw I saw that.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you mean?
There's a lot. She clearly didn't see the opening.
I don't know what you're talking. I did.
Mm-hmm. We'll talk about it later.
All right. Well, they gave me what I was supposed to see.
Maybe it's a secret.
It was the whole first episode.
I know, but you didn't. If you didn't get the then maybe you didn't get the whole. You know.
Listen, I think I saw the.
Okay. All right. Well, if you did, you wouldn't forget it. Okay. But listen, this has been so crazy because when you know, every time we start to shoot a new season, or in this case, on a whole new network, Hulu with Disney and this whole big thing, you know, you kind of worry about, are people still going to want to see what we have going on? Because we've been doing this for 15 years now, which is a blessing, but also a little scary. And then, of course, the minute we start filming, a million things happen.
Yeah.
Kylie's having a baby. Courtney's dating Travis Barker and gets engaged. And I mean, it just kept going. And then Kim gets SNL. And I mean, every single day there was this either drama or something crazy going on, or somebody having a baby, somebody getting divorced, somebody, I mean, it was nutty, as usual.
Yeah, it starts out with Chloe and talking to Tristan, and they're going, and then Kim's excited about SNL, and then she goes to SNL, and now something very exciting came out of her doing SNL. I mean, that's, and then you don't even see that.
Starts with a P.
Yeah. Ends with an E. So in the middle, there's an E and a T. So, but I mean, and you don't even see that yet. So then we're going to see that develop because
all of it. It's just so exciting and fun. And you know, I missed it. I realized how much I really missed it, and being with the kids every day. We're together, but it's just different.
Yeah, but y'all are all the time together.
I know.
I mean, even when y'all weren't shooting, when I was with you this past few months, y'all are always together.
I know.
I mean, Christmas at their house is insane. I mean, it's like being in an episode of the Kardashians. It's like you're just looking around going, oh wow, this is everybody. And then the entire, I mean, even at your house for Christmas, Travis and Courtney, for real, just make out nonstop. That's all they do.
Well, it is 98% of the new show. Is that wrong?
No, it's a lot of. You had to interrupt them to tell them that Kim was on SNL because they were making out, and everybody was at the table like, "Hey, you guys, are you paying attention? Kim got SNL," and they stopped making out just to listen. We're like, "Oh yeah,
yeah."
Crazy. And also, all of our daughters date guys that have lots of tattoos. And you have one tattoo, right?
I have a cross, and I have Kendall and Kylie. And then I decided that that was not a great idea because I, have a lot of kids and a lot of grandkids. And could you imagine if I had everybody's name? That would have been...
No.
Yeah.
It would like the Declaration of Independence. It would be your entire
everywhere,
arm.
Everywhere.
Would you want... Corey doesn't. Does Corey have tattoos?
He doesn't.
Do you want him to get tattoos?
It's not that I want him to, but if he did, and he just happened to have Kris, somewhere, it wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be a bad thing.
Well, then he should get a tattoo of Kris.
Maybe.
Corey, pay attention, Corey. You're listening. We're going to show you a clip of some of our favorite moments on here. Would you like to see it? Hi, I'm Kris Jenner. I'm a big celebrity.
Hi. Hello. I'm Kris Jenner.
I'm a big celebrity.
I'm a big celebrity.
Let me tell you a secret. Lean in. Lean in.
Let me tell you a secret.
Come here. Come here. Please.
Come here.
I shave my back.
I shave my back. I can finger dance.
Yeah. Let me show you.
Let me show you.
Laugh really hard. keep laughing. Really, really, really hard. I'm funny. I'm funny. I am funny.
Oh, I'm so funny.
You are. That is one of the most favorite things of mine that you do. Like, I belly laugh over those segments when you do that with everybody, and it was such an honor, honestly, when you wanted to do one with me. And I will never forget that and how hard I laughed, and I laugh every time I see it. So thank you for that.
You were good at it.
I'm gonna cry.
You were good. Don't cry. We're gonna
no more of those.
No more of those. I can do it in real life, though. I can tell you what
we
to
should.
do.
We can do it. Yeah.
Then no one would expect it, and no one will ever see it. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna play a game when we come back. We'll be back. All right, we're back with Kris Jenner, and we have never competed on this game before, and so we thought we would play 5-second rule during your final appearance, and it's it goes very, very fast.
Okay.
You have to name 3 things in whatever category he asks in 5 seconds, and then hit it to stop the clock. Okay?
Okay.
I'll go first to show you.
Okay.
Okay, Ellen, name 3 of Chris's kids.
Chloe, Kendall, Kylie.
Okay, Kris. Name 3 more.
Oh, Rob, Courtney, Kimberly.
Okay. Ellen, name 3 alcoholic beverages.
A martini, a margarita, and a beer.
Okay. Kris, name 3 chain restaurants.
P.F. Chang, McDonald's, and Taco Bell.
Ooh.
Oh, I think I got that.
No.
What do you guys think?
No.
Yeah.
You guys. Just because she's fancy, you can't.
Okay, Ellen, what are 3 things that get better with age?
Wisdom, humor, stress.
Stress.
I think I got that, you guys.
Only if I get mine, you get that.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, Kris, what are 3 things that get worse with age?
My weight, drinking, and I don't know.
And thinking.
and what?
Reaction time.
Sorry.
Ellen,
This is so stressful. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm losing.
It's April. It's Stress Awareness Month.
Okay. Show is.
Ellen, name 3 things Portia would say you do well.
So many things.
Where to start? Where to start?
You want water? You good?
No, I think I'm okay.
Okay.
All right, Kris, name 3 things Corey would say you do well.
Oh, he thinks I am a good golfer. He thinks I'm a good mom, and he thinks I'm. I don't want to say the last one. You never know.
Oh no, we have time. What was it?
Oh, suddenly you're going to reset the clock? To hear a little bit about, you know. Yeah. No.
Okay. Good golfer. You don't even play.
Yes, I know how to get it up in the air and moving in the right direction. That's a good golfer. It is.
Up in the air.
Up in the air.
And in the right direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Ellen, what are 3 words that describe Kris?
Loving, generous, thoughtful.
Okay. Kris, what are 3 other words for butt?
For butt? Ass, booty, butt like this butt? Ass, booty, booty, booty.
That booty booty.
All right.
Ellen, name 3 qualities you want in a partner.
Thoughtful, loving, funny.
Okay, Kris, name 3 qualities you want in a son-in-law.
Kind, honest, and really rich.
Yeah. You don't need to be paying for nobody. The Kardashians premieres April 14th on Hulu. We'll be right back, everybody.